Live from BSN Radio, we have the conference finals taking place today here for JBHL. We have tonight, going first is the Las Vegas Lions versus the Jacksonville Jellyfish. I believe it's the 1 seed versus the 2 seed going head to head tonight. I'm your host for all 4 to 6 games, Vision 3206, alongside in the booth, if he is here, manning the camera, is Youppi.
Yeah, I'm here.
We have pretty competitive games tonight. The Lions taking a late regular season comeback, going from, I believe, the 5th seed to the 2nd, and the absolute titans of this entire division, the Jellyfish, hoping to retain that title and get a playoff or a finals berth, And after these games, we do also have the Cinderella story continuing on with the Huskies and the Nordes, so you're not going to want to go anywhere. Should be an interesting game tonight. Youppi, do you have any thoughts going into this?
Yeah, I haven't really been able to follow JBHL super closely this season, but these are two teams that I'm super interested in. Obviously, the rise of Doggin has been a sight to see from what I can understand.
Absolutely.
I haven't been able to catch it, but he was a kind of a role player in past minor league teams that he's been on. He was kind of a throwaway pick in the draft last season. Kind of one of those random late round picks. Had a funny username, so he got picked maybe a little higher than expected. But he's really come into his own this season and playing with Abstract, who is a former line mate of mine in the BHL. He's these two have kind of shown Abstract a resurgence and Doggin kind of a rise to stardom in the JBHL. And then you look on the other end. You look on the other end, and there's so many stars of this league on the Jellyfish. Specifically looking at Stan V and Rye, if you want to elaborate on how good those two are.
Yeah, the Jellyfish have been able to birth some stars here. Just Rye going into this season was already a name competitor, but Stan V signing with Rye was able to elevate his gameplay, I'd say almost just beyond just Rye. And able to really, both of them, kind of set their names in JBHL stardom, being able to be either a feared line or just a feared team in general if they break off into separate lines. So I personally think it's going to be a very competitive game. Same thing you said with the Lions. Doggin's rise to stardom. He had a team built around him for him. And he's been one of those players that was able to actually capitalize off that and elevate his skill even further, kind of bouncing off his teammates, bouncing off his goalie. And we saw that against the Comets, where he was able to pretty much shut them out in three. But yeah, very excited for the game. We do have puck drop in 2 minutes. We are starting here at Jellyfish. If you are in the audience, it is /ArenaJAX, and we should be going to Lions for game 2. Now, yes. I know, we're about an hour away-ish, but there is the Cinderella story on the other end of the conference. Any thoughts before we start on that?
I don't really want to say too much. I don't know too much about the Huskies. All I know is that the Nordes are my favorite team in the JBHL. They're owned by some of my teammates and some of their players for some of my teammates.
I want the Huskies to take her.
So, I would be interested to see the Huskies make a run. I founded that franchise back in JBHL Season 3. I'd love to see them finally bring a ring home, led by Cheney, who, like Abstract, had a bit of resurgence. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say Cheney's return was a resurgence, considering he went from BHL All-Star to a JBHLer. But it is still fun. It is still fun to watch players come back and kind of reestablish themselves through JBHL. But yeah, let's try to stay focused on the game at hand.
We'll get there when we get there. Exactly. Yeah. We have a very interesting game coming ahead of us in a minute here. Where's the referee? Hopefully
I'm
he's
not
here.
too sure who was refereeing this game. I was actually about to say that, but
Hopefully
you
we get
wanted
a
me to
referee,
analyze.
but
I do hope that somebody can ref. Somebody can in the crowd can step up. We can pull someone off the streets.
I do think we can get a good game going here. It's just the Lions need to come out swinging. I think the Jellyfish have the advantage, and I think if they play how they're supposed to, they can carry that advantage all the way through.
I can ref if you need me to, Youppi.
That sounds good.
Who was that?
That is
Zulus.
Zulus.
All right, you can ref. Don't let yourself up on the stage like that, though. Appreciate you. All right.
But 18 seconds here until we are prepared for puck drop. I do have a surprise for the audience. If there is a goal, I do have a horn with me here, so we'll be rowdy, we'll be loud. It'll be an exciting day of JBHL, and let's enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, that's
And
fun.
it is game time.
It's been a long
And
season.
I
16.
might be wrong here. Look, the Lions are looking to take 5.
Oh, really? So they're gonna start this game
16
off with a
teams.
penalty.
They are going to start this
Yeah.
game off with a penalty.
Yeah.
They need to take 5.
Yeah. What I was
Very
saying is,
unfortunate.
we started this season with 16 teams, and now we're down to only 4.
Yeah, and honestly, if you look back to it, you would have never expected to see the teams that are here. Like, you never expected to see the Lions, you never expected to see the Huskies. I believe everyone's initial Final Four would be Rams, Jellyfish, Nordes, Deers. And Deers fell to the Huskies, and Rams fell all the way down, all the way back in round 1 to the Barracuda. So we have seen a lot of curveballs thrown our way, and we're kind of hoping that continues with the rest of this season. Again, the Lions looked over by many teams. Everyone did think they were a play-in team. And the infamous Cinderella story by the Huskies, right?
Yeah,
So-
for sure. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there that wouldn't say that Huskies run as much of a Cinderella run when they added 2 very good
Yeah, they
players to the
did.
team right at the end of the season. I think that their status going into the playoff seeding wise would be quite different if they had those 2 players from the beginning. But
I think if they had those 2 players from the beginning too, it definitely would have been a different outcome. Maybe they took the first seed, because McChenny, if you watch it back, he has been absolutely dominant on, I believe they put him first line in every game he's played.
Yeah, and that's what you kind of expected out of him, obviously, as a member of the JBHL staff team. We were kind of cautious when we were making him eligible for JBHL. We weren't 100% sure, but we decided to, we decided to let him play, but obviously make sure he ended up on a team that needed the help. And the Huskies definitely were a team that needed that little bit of boost. But adding him and Caribou at the same time, if the Huskies do win, could lead to some. I'm sure some teams aren't going to be happy when if or when they lose to the Huskies.
I think the Nordiques have the confidence, though. I've heard some whisperings that they are ready for the challenge that awaits them. And one thing with McChenny, the elephant in the room, he doesn't use dangle stick. No pullbacks, no P1s, no P3s. He's a straight blue heart player through and through. And I do think that can be exploited in a sense. But it needs to be exploited. They need to look for that. They need to
I mean,
get him on his back foot.
He's still going to have so many of the habits that most older players do in Blockey Hockey, where he's not going to really be caught up to the current meta. The old BHL, obviously still it's JBHL, so there's not going to be a ton of strategy going into these 2 teams, but, there is still a little bit of thought that goes into the decision making, and I will say older JBHL was a lot more puggy, and by that I mean like pickup games where you kind of just went out there with your line mate and you played. You didn't think much of it. You're just kind of running around, hitting the rock around, having a jolly old time. And JBHL is still the essence of JBHL still is just running around, hitting the rock around, having a jolly old time. But the players they're a lot more advanced now than they used to be. This is easily the most advanced JBHL season we've ever seen, and probably will
completely
ever see.
Agree. 16 teams, right? Like
yeah,
I don't think we've ever seen that in a long time.
I don't think we've never seen that in any Minecraft Hockey League in history, ever.
Yeah.
That is easily
16
the most.
full teams, too. I mean, mind you, the Mingos did have some trouble, but I'd say that's more on the owners than it was on the players. And every other team had genuine comp in their blood. Like they were fighting.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's made the competitive nature that much higher. Same with the draft class, right? You got to think about that as well.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of these players, they've been in JBHL for a little bit, so they have experience, which is a rare thing to see in JBHL, where you're looking at like a team like the Nordiques and going, this team has the experience of winning a JBHL title, and that gives them an edge going forward. You wouldn't be able to say that in any other JBHL season that this team has experience as a core. it's just
because
it's unheard of, and
because
it's
teams
gonna be
break
really
off,
interesting.
people get drafted.
It's not even that. It's like
The-
it's not that teams break off. It's that teams just simply cannot stay together. It's impossible in old
Yeah.
JBHL because of eligibility
100%.
rules. Especially a team that wins, because that team that wins likely has a lot of top draft picks. And you have to think,
Yeah.
if there was a draft after last season, only Burb, Kath, and Lil Tango were probably all
The
getting
competitive
drafted.
nature,
and,
exactly. The competitive nature of this league is gone out the window. I
Yeah.
think this was needed for JBHL to where teams genuinely show comp. I look at only Burb, I look at Stan V, and you can put them on a non-HL line. You can even put them on a good BHL line, and I can see them holding their own. I can.
I mean, it really depends on who they're with. Only Burb did play
Yeah.
a little bit with me on the Bagels, but you can definitely tell like him, Outduel, and Ryan Stan V, like they did play in the BHL and the BHCL, but they were still, they stuck out as inexperienced.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
again, there's
I wouldn't go too far. I think they still need some time. I don't want to put too much pressure on them, but we are about to get underway. We're about 5 seconds
We
out
are
from puck
5
drop
seconds out.
officially after the Lions, I believe, used their 5 minutes. So we're going to be starting this game with a power play for the Jellyfish, interestingly.
Yes, there will be a 30-second minor for the Lions for delay of game.
This is probably the best way you can start the game for the Jellyfish. They're putting out their 2 superstars to start the game, and just Ryan Stan V.
Doggin's going to take the pen, which is very interesting, but Abstract will be there to hold the fort down for the 30 seconds of the game. And I do think if they can keep the Jellyfish from... Actually, yeah, even the Jellyfish, they're putting their stars on too. They're trying to bury one as soon as possible.
Yeah. No,
and if Abstract's able to hold them...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And clearly they have a lot of trust in Abstract to put Doggin in the box, because you have to think that the game plan here might be hope Abstract can kill this penalty, then we get Doggin out there with full stamina, and that's going to give him quite a bit of time out on the ice against Jail and Emotion, which is, no disrespect, but that's the weaker line for the Jellyfish.
100%. They're top stacking right now to try to get that goal.
They want to take advantage of the Jellyfish second line.
And I think they'll be able to do it if they get that goal early on. But if they struggle, it could go bad for them. Here we go. Face off here in the neutral zone. Just Rye's going to win it back. Hitting up the side of the boards. Pass over to Stan V. Stan with a shot. Saved by, who's his goalie? HJX. Looks like they're missing their starting goalie tonight. 2 shots already for the Lions. Here comes a third shot. Way wide. 15 seconds on this power play. Abstract behind his own net. Looking just to kill it. Misses the corner move. Just Rise can take advantage. Give it up to Stan V. Stan V shot off the post. 3 seconds on this power play. And Abstract, although letting up 2 shots, was able to kill it. Pass over to Doggin. Doggin can't get a hold on it. Abstract able to poke it away from Just Rye. Over to Doggin. Doggin's not there to receive. Just Rye's going to get on. It's going to be an early line change as Emotion steps on the ice. Just Rye gets it around Doggin. Goes for the shot. Pinged away by Doggin. Stam is not on. And there it is. It is JBHL after all. We have some struggles. Shot from deep. Easy save there from the goalie. Just Rye. Pull back. Can't get the shot. Lots of congestion down in front of the net. Emotion picks up the puck. Shot. Pinged away by the goalie. Abstract and Emotion fighting for the puck in the neutral zone. Abstract's going to win it with a shot blocked by Just Rye. Just Rye back in the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Doggin's going to be there to pressure. Hands it off to Abstract in the corner. Just Rye with the pullback. Pinged away by Abstract. 2-on-1 situation. Emotion's going to get there. A nice ping by Abstract. Hard hit laid on Abstract. Gets up. Continues to fight for the puck. Now behind the net. Just Rye able to get past Abstract. Looking for the pass to Emotion. Gets there. Doggin's able to turn around and ping it away.
That's a very underrated clear from Doggin. That's a hard puck to hit. He could have just saved the goal right there.
That was a great pass by Just Rye. Wait for Doggin to read it and get rid of it.
You did bring up the BHL level comparisons earlier, and that is a BHL level cross-ice pass, making that a super 5-hole pass to a teammate. It's so much harder to cover than a regular P3, which is kind of what you expect to see at this level. And he threw a bit of a changeup.
I think people do underestimate Just Rye, although he does a lot of interesting mechanics. He has the most potential, I think, out of anyone on this ice because of stuff like that. Another pass over to Jail. Shot! Glove down! It's going to get dropped and poked towards the corner. Great save there from HJX. They are missing their starting goalie, Connell, and I wonder how that will affect them. However, he has been able to save 4 shots thus far, so he does look pretty confident in the net.
Yeah, you got to get those jitters out early if you're not expecting to be in the goal.
And you got to be nervous
for a semifinals game. You got to think there's money on the line on this series. The teams
100%.
that win these series are guaranteed prize pool money for the JBHL.
And
so
there's so many implications, right? The BSN is breakaway shot saved again by HJ. He's gonna hold on to that one and put it behind the net. Stan V reads it, goes for the shot behind the post. As I was saying, so many implications, right? BHL scouts are watching. I mean, basically everyone is watching since the end of BHCL. Yeah. And the players do feel it. I will tell you, the player, even I in non-HL playoffs was nervous because you do feel it. You feel the eyes on you.
Yeah, there's nothing else to really watch at this point for Blockey Hockey fans. So, and I wouldn't say that it's settling for JBHL. JBHL is a whole lot of fun, but it's definitely not. There being no other leagues around to watch definitely does play an impact on how many eyes are going to be on these games.
Completely agree. And line changes as the puck stays towards neutral zone. Haven't seen many dangerous opportunities here for the Lions. They're desperate to get one on the board here. Only 2 shots this far in the corner. Abstract's going to win it. Just Rye goes for the challenge. Great ping to stop that P3. I have 30 frames. What the heck?
Oh my.
Puck's down in front.
Abstract's looking a little nervous right now. I won't even lie. He's making a lot of
interesting
I'd say mechanical errors that he's just kind of whiffing on the puck, trying to break it out with very little pressure. He's having trouble. Just getting it by the initial defender.
Pull back! Shot! Scores! Jellyfish on the board! Just Rye strikes late into the first and gets them on the board. And the people love the horn besides Postulates. Just Rye able to get a pullback around Abstract, and he's hanging his head. Unfortunate there for the Lions to get struck on in that circumstance. Great P2 pullback from Rye. And it's the same thing I've been saying. His mechanics are just... They're there. They are there.
And I know you've been talking about potential with Just Rye a lot, but that potential is that. It's potential. And you really want to see him live into, fill in that potential and kind of build up himself as a player and eventually reach that ceiling that he has. And, if he's scoring goals like that on a consistent basis in JBHL, that's definitely going to raise his draft stock and potentially get him back to that first overall level status that people were hoping he would become before the season started. He
definitely does have quite the name to live up to, yeah. Oh, a nice pullback! Abstract can't put the puck away. And, I mean, that just shows how nervous he is. Wide open shot with a whiff. Just Rye stops the puck down in front. Can't get the shot off. Real talk, did that horn sound bad, or...
You got a little too loud, in my opinion, with the call. I had to chill out just a little bit with the energy. Nah, I like energy, but calm down a little bit. You sounded more angry about the goal than excited.
I have a Red Bull and a coffee. I'm hyped, dude. And that's the end of the first period. And Jellyfish are calling for no skip. The fans seem to love the horn. I think Youppi's more talking about the shot scores part, guys.
Yeah, I'm talking about the shot scores. I didn't mind the horn. It's a little
I'm just making sure it wasn't really loud.
No, it was okay. I turned you down. I found it when I was already.
I was cleaning my house out the other day and I found it and I was like, I'm so using this.
Yeah. I turned you down during the intro because you seemed a little too loud. But
yeah, I did move my mic a little closer just because I find in streams, I do sound more clear instead of loud. I sound clear, so you got to turn me down a little bit. Obviously, it's all right. But one period put away.
Guys, I hope you realize that if I'm giving him advice like to chill, I'm not trying to make him not a great commentator. I'm trying to make him better. It's only in my best interest for him to be the best he can be.
Especially if you're going to commentate for BHL. Like, come on, guys.
For sure.
Anyway, one period put away, 9 shots total, 7 goes towards the Jellyfish, and they score. And it's the same thing we said in the beginning. Jellyfish do have the edge. They came out stronger. They came out swinging, and they're driving the knife, right? They're putting. I actually didn't try to slip that in on purpose. I mean, like, we genuinely did give them the advantage. And they're just using it, right? That Ryan Stan V line just continued to put pressure on that goalie, and in my opinion, that's bound to happen.
Yeah,
they're bound to score off.
Yeah, and I'm just watching the Lions, and it looks like the pressure's kind of catching up to them. I'm sure that I'm not too familiar with how JBHL is and how the team reputations are, but I feel like as you get deeper into the playoffs, you start to feel more expectations on yourself. To maybe we can't do this, and it looks like the Lions are kind of finally feeling those expectations, and the nerves are starting to get to them. Abstract is a player that I actually worked with recently, and I swear when I was coaching him, I don't think he missed a single P3. And all
Yeah.
the 1v1s and scrims I watched, and tonight I don't think he's hit one.
Yeah, he's definitely feeling those nerves.
He's getting the chances and he's whiffing. And you know, as a goal scorer like he is, you kind of want him to be capitalizing on that. Not even necessarily that he has to be scoring them. You just want him to be able to put pucks on goal and, you know, test out the other team's goaltender. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Jellyfish do have quite a good goaltender in terms of JBHL.
JBHL wise, he's
Solid?
good. He's solid, but he is definitely the weak point on the Jellyfish. Fizz has always been he's been a regular season type of guy, but he has stepped up to the occasion recently. But yeah, no, as a lot, yeah, he's a very system type of guy. Hope he comes out and proves us wrong there. But we are coming to the end of the intermission, meaning we will have another period of Blockey Hockey action coming at you. Face off here. Abstract and Emotion taking it. You do see the lines changed for the Jellyfish, and Emotion's going to win the face-off, have it pinged away by Abstract. The Lions did, in fact, keep the same lines, though, having Abstract and Dogged first line, which I wonder how that will affect Stan V. Puck's behind the net. Ryan looking to pressure. The Lions were bunching. They did manage to break off. Emotion with a shot way wide right of the net. Dogged goes to collect.
Beyblade has shown up for the Lions, which is going to be a big boost to their back end.
And a little bit of a boost to their confidence as well. Now they know they do have their starting goalie in net. Shot pinged away. Follow up. Tapped in, and that's a score for the Jellyfish. And I'm grabbing the horn. Jellyfish able to put it away a second goal to make their lead 2-0. And that's 3 more shots for the Jellyfish and none for the Lions. They haven't been able to get the puck out of their own half. And it's I have to agree with you. Abstract's definitely feeling the pressure as it now mounts on them with 2 goals.
Yeah, you know, and as somebody that's been in this situation, coached teams in this situation for the Lions, you know, you have to recognize there is still so much time left on the clock, and this is still anybody's game. You know, some people like to say that a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. I like to disagree. I believe a 1-goal lead is a little bit worse. But, you know, by all means, believe what you want if that's going to help you come back. And, you know, they have the time to do it. But they need to start putting shots on the goal if they want any chance of doing that.
They need that pressure, exactly. Without that pressure, they're not going to get on that board.
Yeah, for sure.
And I do think that although Jellyfish are the better team currently, they just need to. They've been making mistakes, right? There was that wide open P3 that Abstract didn't hit, and they need to capitalize on situations like that. Just ride pass over to Emotion. Emotion can't get the shot off. Great ping away by Abstract. Not looking too good offensively, but Abstract is there defensively to make those plays when needed.
Yeah, you know,
Emotion.
We're not losing some of the fundamentals from Abstract. He's not stepping up and making the offensive plays that you need him to make. Yeah,
just ride to the races with the boards. Gets the shot off the right side of the post behind the net now. Unable to get the ping there. The Lions will a slap shot from deep. Nothing comes from it. Pass over to Agrushka. Jail now on the ice. And Jail with a whiff. Agrushka on a breakaway. And pinged away by Stan V. He's able to run over there and get a nice defensive clearance for them. Stan V pushes it past Agrushka. Over the attacking zone. Jail's going to be floating up top looking for the pass. Stan V will fake the pass, go for the shot, pinged away by Misty in the corner. Stan V repossessing control of the puck. Gets it over the blue line. Shot. I think that was pinged away, actually. Puck still in the half of the defensive half of the Lions, sorry. They're finally able to clear it there. They need to make something of the chance they have been given here. Agrushka and Jail fighting for the puck in the corner. Dished out to Misya by Jail. Shots really easily read and blocked by Stan V. Agrushka passed back up to the blue line. Sorry. And the puck's in the pass over to Agrushka. Center ice. Shot from deep. Nice glove down from Fizz.
Oh!
And the puck drops down in front. Shot from Misya. Save. Followed by Agrushka's not there.
You need to capitalize on the chances like that.
That needs to be a goal. That needs to be a goal. The puck was dropped right in front.
I think they just couldn't end up finding out where the puck was. They got a little lost.
Yeah, it did slip out of his hand, and everyone was kind of just searching for it. Jail able to push it past Missy. A line changes. Abstract's going to get back on the ice, and so is Rye for the Jellyfish. Looks to be full line changes as the first lines do come back out. Abstract pass over to Dog, who has a chance for a P3. He takes it. Saved by Fizz. And fans trying to get in Fizz's head here, but it looks like he's holding strong.
I have my chat off, so the stream won't be able to hear or see what they're saying.
They're dropping system save.
Oh, that's brutal. I mean, honestly, though, is that really a big insult? You know, if you're doing your job, making the saves your team needs to make, that's how you win a championship.
That is how you win a championship. Shot from right from deep, and that is off the post. Great shot, but unable to get anything from it. Over to Doggin. Doggin in the neutral zone. Gets it past Emotion, but lost control of the puck. In a corner now. Pass over to Abstract. Abstract can get the shot off. Emotion on his own. Emotion with a shot pinged away by Doggin. 1 minute left in the second period, and Lions have yet to get on the board. Bunch of pings in the corner there.
They definitely have shown some improvement this period for sure. Obviously 100%. They conceded early, but
shot from deep, saved.
The shot total they've gotten this period is quite a bit better, but it's not gonna matter.
And it's poked away. Emotion able to put his second away of the night, and I don't think there'll be a horn for that one because that was a nice little tap in. But that makes the deficit for Lions that much further, and it's not looking too hot for the Lions here. Yeah, it's 39 seconds in the second, and then
that's.
I mean, what do you do here, right?
Yeah, that's an unfortunate goal to concede. Beyblade gloved it down. He wanted to keep it in play, so they didn't have to take an in zone face-off. But looks like Doggin wasn't ready for it, and he left Emotion with a chance to finish in tight off of the rebound opportunity.
Completely agree with you there. And I mean, I was going to ask you, as a BHL player yourself, you're down by 3 going into the third. What do you do? Is it mental? Do you reset your mental for game 2, or do you continue to try to fight here?
I mean, personally, I'm still going to try to win this game. You know, I always try to believe in my team, and, you know, other teams have been able to pull off comebacks like this in the past, so why can't we type deal?
Right. Oh, a hard hit late on
something's going to have to change internally on the team and obviously, like, on the ice as well. The energy's got to, you know, stay up, and you got to figure out how to beat the Jellyfish and figure out what their weaknesses are, and it looks like they're having trouble kind of figuring that out.
Yeah, and they have had now 2 chances at a goal and haven't been able to cash in on those yet, and might get a 4th goal here for the Jellyfish. Nice save by Beyblade, who slides out of position, but that won't be anything coming from it, as that is the end of the period. But yeah, I mean, for the Jellyfish, you're sitting comfortably. You have 14 shots, you have 3 goals, you're looking for a better team on the ice. And for the Lions, you've had 2 chances to secure basically 3 goals and haven't been able to cash in on either. And I wonder what's going through their heads going into this. It obviously is a 3-game series. It's a mental game. And yeah, well, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, sorry, I was responding to a DM. What was the question? Sorry, I was responding to something on Discord.
I know. I was just talking about the mental aspect going. 1 period left. They're not looking like how they're supposed to.
All right, well, no analysis.
Never mind. Can you take the commentary? I'll be back in 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Jail's going to bring it into the offensive zone, trying to push past Doggin. Doggin with a good recovery. He's going to try to bring it back out, but he's going to whiff. Pass up from Doggin to Abstract. Abstract now trying to bring the puck up. Taken by Stan V. Stan V. Breaking by Abstract. Going to end up on the stick of Doggin, though. And now Doggin's going to try to bring it back up. Taken back by Stan V. A little bit of ping pong on the boards there. Stan V now going to go back up the penalty box side. But he's going to make a nice move to get around Doggin to create a 2-on-1. Stan V battling with Abstract on the wall. It's going to end up in the corner. Stan V looking for a shot there on the inside post, but it's going to be a little bit too far to the side. Now Abstract's going to take it. Abstract bringing it down the ice, trying to create a shot chance.
Back in
the corner, he cuts back into the middle. Yeah, you can have it back.
Pucks in the neutralize. Hard hit late on Jail. He's going to... Actually, that will be called for the Lions for tripping. Doggin's going to spend 30 seconds in the box, as that was a hard hit laid on Jail. I'm sorry, I need to let my parents know about the horn. They did just get home. And the power play unit for the second time tonight for the Lions will be stepping onto the ice. And I wonder if it'll be a tired Abstract killing it, or it looks like they're going to put their faith in a Grushka this time. It'll be a Grushka lining up in his defensive zone against just Ryan Stan V. This will be quite the interesting power play kill. One back by Rye, can't get a shot off. A Grushka clears towards neutral zone. Stan V follows up. A Grushka's there to continue to keep pressure. He's not going to pressure the puck. He's going to back out as it's in neutral zone. Allow the Jellyfish to regroup. Stan V takes it himself. Puck against the boards. Cleared out towards Rye. Rye with a shot. Blocked by a Grushka. 9 seconds left on the power play, and they haven't gotten a shot up yet. And Agrushka tried to kill it in the corner. Nice ping by the goalie. Stan V was able to clear it out to down in front. Doggin's penalty will be over as he slips back on the ice. There to read the pass. Wasn't there in time. Stan V pushes it past and taps that one in for another goal for the Jellyfish.
This game is just out of hand at this point. 4-goal lead with 3 minute 30. It's not impossible, but with how this game has gone, it's looking very out of reach for the Lions. And with the current level they're playing at, I'm not too sure if they...
Especially Doggin, right? Because, again, he's the one they look to for those situations, and he was there to read the pass, but I don't think he had the stamina or just didn't read it, I guess, because he wasn't there. He turned around to chase the puck, and by then, Stan V was already blown by him. 3 blocks separation, easy goal, right?
Yeah. If I were the Lions, I wouldn't put too much mental energy into the rest of this game. Just kind of try to figure out what you can do next game to bring the series back, but right now they're just simply being outclassed, and they shouldn't try to.
For Huskies play, Abstract loses the puck. Jesus. Yeah, I completely agree with you. They shouldn't be thinking about it too hard because you need to reset your mental for the next game. Because at this point, with 3 minutes left and 4 goals, emotions, AFK on the ice, giving Abstract a free shot, and that one's off the post. No one at home, and Abstract didn't bother to try to take it up himself for any sort of play there. That's very interesting.
Yeah. I think he just lacks confidence with bringing the puck in and trying to make a move in tight. He's just more comfortable with those shots from outside. And, if I honestly think that was the right play. That's what he's more comfortable doing, on another day. And Doggin is just hitting.
Laying hits on... Wow, they're just laying hits on just Ryan.
Yo, ref, are we going to blow it dead or what?
That should be a game misconduct.
That should be a misconduct for Doggin, yeah.
On Doggin.
Game misconduct on Doggin, and then somebody else serve. Wait, do we even have somebody else serve? Or...
That's very interesting for...
Yeah.
Unsure why he did that. I mean, they had both lines on the ice, and it was going... I think they really are just trying to reset mental and troll, honestly.
Yeah, but doing that, it might get suspended for the next game. I would be very careful about making that kind of decision.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. That's not something to do.
Especially when you're on the mainstream. It's tough.
Yeah, that's not something coaches... They're not coaches. Scouts want to see either, right? You're game 1 of the conference finals, and you're getting put in the box for 120 seconds for hitting.
Yeah, throwing a fit in the corner.
It's not a penalty shot. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah, there's no penalty shot. There's no penalty shot. No penalty shot. It's just play on.
That is very interesting there from Doggin. I'm unsure as to what the game plan. But there will be a face-off in the defensive zone, and no one realizes it.
Is Abstract gonna go take the draw?
There we go. And I don't believe the penalty doesn't end after a goal for a game misconduct, correct?
No, he will be there for the next 2 minutes regardless.
That is
very
unfortunate.
This is an opportunity for the Jellyfish to get their confidence up and just run them out of the building.
Basically,
unless Abstract.
Whiffs on a shot.
Yeah,
and he's gonna run away. And just rising to stand there, watch the puck, a little P1 tap. And just kind of stare him down with a shot from deep. Nice glove by Beyblade. I wonder if he's going to try to go for the kill or just go for goals here. Because at this point, there's not much you can really do.
Yeah, Abstract still just hard hitting. Yeah,
just hard hit in the corner.
Still hitting.
I don't know if that one was intentional.
Ref should probably tell them they need to chill out, or
another hit.
Consequences next game.
That needs to be a penalty shot, and I think it's going to be called. I'm unsure as to what the Lions' plan is here, and it's making a likable team just look unlikable. Because yeah, that's a penalty shot for Jellyfish for the first time tonight. And I wonder if they'll send to take it. I believe it's Stan V. And Agrushka just slow walking off the ice. This is, I get it, they're trying to reset their mental now, but this is just, it's embarrassing, honestly. Stan V here for the penalty shot. Shot and buries it. Bottom left corner, and that would make the deficit 5-0.
A bit of a camera bug there. The score and the camera shot up to the top right of the arena.
And Doggins back in the box for another 2 minutes.
Somehow, I don't even know. Sure. I don't even know how he got out. It's not supposed to let him out.
It shouldn't be letting him out, but this penalty will be changed back to what it should be, and we will see a face-off back in the neutral zone to reset. And this game has been practically unwinnable for the Lions, but it's a situation they put themselves into at this point.
Yeah.
It's not even an outclass.
This is not how you get your mental back into it for game 2.
No, not.
This is how you take they're taking the game extremely lightly, and they're not getting themselves ready to try to come back. And I'm expecting game 2 to be more of the same.
Yeah, I mean, you at least have to try to get a goal or something to get you on the board, clear the mental. But they've gone the complete opposite route and went for punching and trolling.
They gave up. If Doggin runs on the ice and continues to troll, he's probably gonna be suspended for game 2. So that'll be wraps.
Yeah, he needs to tap in. Nice pullback to burn Jail, but Abs can't do much more. So Grush can't do much more with it. Hitting it towards his own end. Jail's gonna get a nice ping on that. Go for the shot, and that's a top right goal for Jail. That's his first of the night. And this has gone out of hand. We might even get a forfeit timer if it keeps going the way it goes.
Yeah, that was a very nice finish by Jail, despite the circumstance.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was
beautiful
a great finish. Great finish and close.
Great play in general. Nice ping to get control of that puck, and then a follow up with a P2 and another P2, and
yeah, let Doggin out again. It's, I don't think he was supposed to get let out, but
he has another 25 seconds on his
Who called the timeout?
The Lions did.
Yeah,
interesting call
they're
there.
Just trying to waste time.
Yeah.
Whatever, we got time. We're gonna be here anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully this series does pick up as more of a closer game in game 2 or game 3. But if it doesn't, we still do have another series ahead of us tonight, and that one does show promising.
I'm hoping that I was hoping the series would go to 3, so we wouldn't have too long of a break between, but I'm not too sure how we're gonna fill that space in the middle at this point.
How it's looking right now, it's a little embarrassing.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Yes, he should go. Doggin should be back in the box from the 25. One of you, if you can do that.
It's like Alfred over for roughing. That is perfect.
Doggin has 25 left in the box.
If only that didn't remove you in the box and was misconduct. That would be convenient.
Yeah. And they're falling apart.
Yeah.
Faceoff should be in the neutral zone here. And I mean the Lions again, we kind of told them, or we told the audience what they had to do to step back, and they're doing none of it. They're not going for shots. They only got one shot this period. Half of it is because they're always on that defensive back foot because Doggin's off the ice. They're starting with two on the ice.
People on the ice.
That is not allowed. Okay.
Oh no, they pulled. They pulled.
Oh, they pulled. And 7-0.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's practically over, and it looks like the Jellyfish get a dominant win out of this first game, and it might even go down to be a mercy roll as the time is ticking.
Yeah. It won't end in mercy. They'll get a little more time left to play, but Lions definitely need to behave for these last 25-ish seconds.
Yeah, they can definitely.
It's gonna be around 30 seconds left. Yeah, they could potentially end the series in game 1.
And I apologize to the folks that were expecting such a close battle between these two. This one was cracked open, and the Jellyfish just continued to drive all the way through, and a deliberate FOV.
Let it run, referee. Just let it run.
And yeah, it looks like they're gonna let it run. And
oh no, they're following.
No, they're following.
I don't know which ref did
Agrushka
that.
can't take the face off, so I think Agrushka's just going to sit back and let Rye win it. And Jellyfish are not taking their feet off the gas. They're going to look for another goal with 10 seconds left in the third. Wapex with a chance here. Shot.
Oh.
Follow-up not there. And a hard hit by Little Rages on that. Ooh, I don't wonder how that'll affect it, if at all. Good. And that is a 7-0 loss for the Jellyfish. And we are heading to Las Vegas for Game 2.
Yeah. We're going to take a little 5-minute intermission. We'll come back at 7:40 to give me, the streamer, a little bit of time to go take care of some stuff. They're going to try to start it up really quick, but tell them to not start whoever's in the stage. I'll be back.
Is he gonna... Welcome back to BSN. We have game 2 coming. Jellyfish. If you did miss game 1, it was a absolute blowout. Jellyfish taking down the Lions 7-0. The Lions protesting in chat that this game will be different, that they weren't trolling, that we will prove everyone wrong, and we look forward to it. Hope you do too. Once again, back in the booth, it's me, Vision. We also have Youppi here.
Hello, hello.
And, again, last game, super lopsided. I still think if both teams are trying, it can be close. But at this point, you never really know, right?
Yeah, I mean...
That first game was... Oh,
I mean, like, I feel like at this point in the playoffs, every game should be able to be close if both teams are playing at the level that you would expect them to be.
Right.
But we haven't really gotten that out of the Lions so far. We want to see better, and, you know, from what I've seen, I haven't watched a lot of Lions games, so correct me if I'm wrong, but they seem like a team that doesn't really get a high volume of shots, but they try to capitalize on the few quality chances that they do end up getting.
I'd say yes and no. I'd say against better teams, they do definitely have low shots, but high quality shots.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've, you know, gathered, because they're playing a good team, so that's kind of the gameplay I'm expecting from them. They're lining up on the wrong side. I'm not sure why.
Deliberate FOV before this game starts.
They said that they won't be trolling.
And they're going to start with a deliberate... Oh, they're going to change it quickly. And it's going to be an FOV on the Jellyfish that won't be called.
Referees are
as it was a bit of a bait there. Yeah, 3 refs and no one saw that FOV. Very interesting. In the puck in the corner. I'm going to change my FOV back. I can't see on this camera. Down in front. Emotion with a shot. Blocked by Abstract. Emotion. Can't get it around. Puck's falling back towards the corner. Yeah, interesting lack of call. And stamina not on. Puck dished over to Just Rye. Just Rye's pushing up against the boards. Abstract there to fight him on it. Just Rye gets around Abstract. Dog and whiffing. Finally gets a hold of that puck and clears any danger. Emotion now with the puck. Doggen gets the ping towards the corner. And a clear towards neutral zone will give the puck back to Just Rye. Interesting mechanic there as Just Rye's able to get it back towards the corner.
I feel like you could say that about half the things that Just Rye does.
Pull back again, shot scores for Just Rye, and there it is.
And you go, interesting mechanic, cool,
yeah,
but I guess it works.
It works. It's interesting, but it works.
Yeah,
and they're gonna get on the board very early here. And it's not looking good for the Lions. 2 shots and a goal within the first minute. And this team is unable to stay on their feet as they just the waves keep crashing in on them.
Yeah, it's, you know, the only thing I want to see at this point is, I just want to see the Lions put up a fight and not troll. If they start trolling, this game could end early. I don't want too much dead space between the games, so I don't have to leave the be right back thing on the screen for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, they need to at least put some effort in here. Abstract winning the face-off. Gets it around, Just Rye can't get the shot off. Abstract poke over to the blue line. Nice pullback. Gets the shot off. Shot's way wide right. Not a bad hit, but
he's awake. That's prime.
Yeah,
that looks like prime Brandon right there. That creating space in the neutral zone, hucking up a 3-pointer, but
doesn't get there. Oh, almost gets around Emotion for a good play, and he's having to crash out in the middle of the ice because it got pushed into his own bench. The Gatorade stand is knocked over. Yeah. Bunch of stand haters from the Lions. They do like that little corner push. Face off in the neutral zone. Abstract's gonna get a running start and win that. I think he thought he lost. Oh, a hard hit late on Emotion. Abstract. And 3 refs, and no one's gonna see that one either.
They're letting them play. It's playoff hockey.
It is playoff hockey. People do have to grow some skin, especially towards the BHL where everything's heightened, right?
Nah, we're a bunch of little babies up there. We're soft.
You should see the beer league. I allow hitting in the beer league.
Oh, okay.
Let them grow some skin. Agrushka now on the ice, and so is Misya for the Lions. Pass over to Misya. Read by Jail. Jail with a nice chance. Shots off the post and tries to get the post abuse there, but it did kind of get pushed out. Stan V in the corner. Can't make a play on the puck. Agrushka's there to defend. Agrushka gets it around Stan V. Can't do much more there as he falls back and gets possession of the puck. Puck in the neutral zone. Jail with a ping. Jail and Misya fighting for the puck. Jail falling into the other team's benches. Gets back up pretty quick. Agrushka, nice ping. Stan V turns around, hits it towards his own zone. Nice pullback from Stan V. Agrushka passes over to Missy. Missy with a swing and a miss, and the puck's going to fall back towards neutral zone. And this Lions team is not looking stable. Missy gets it around Stan V. Bounce off the boards. Missy tried to get the pass to Agrushka, pinged away by Stan V. Again, puck's now down in front, pinged away by Fizz. Jail pass over to Stan V. Stan V hits up towards boards. Shot from deep, blocked by Agrushka. Stan V missing his pullback and loses possession in the corner. Agrushka down in front, goes with a force, can't get it. Nice pullback behind the net, looking to start something for his team. Still fighting for the puck in the corner. Passes down in front. Missed nowhere near, and Jail's gonna get a nice ping on that. Back in the corner as Agrushka and Stan V fight for it. Nice P2 pullback, doesn't really lead to much. Misya swinging at the air, doesn't really get a hold on that puck. Line change for the Lions as and a double line change for the Jellyfish. The Lions have a chance here. Didn't capitalize on a double line change. Shot from deep's gonna get poked away by Beyblade. And like again, those like they just abandoned it completely. That you have to capitalize on. Hard hit late on just Rye. And the refs are gonna let it go on.
They're really letting them play. I mean,
really
me personally, even though it's playoff hockey, I'm calling that.
That one needs to be called.
Yeah.
That's
you gotta protect the players,
interesting.
You know?
Yeah, I wonder how the Jellyfish will respond if they get a hit or two on the Lions players. Just Rye with a chance here. Shot wide left of the net. Puck in the corner. Doggin and Just Rye fighting for the puck. 48 seconds on the clock. Doggin gets it around Just Rye. Doggin, instead of passing, tries taking himself a motion, able to get the ping. Abstract falling back. Great ping by Abstract. And the puck's pushed out of play, and we will start from the neutral zone.
Yeah. Something I wanted to add, but I don't want to interrupt your commentary, is that was, I felt like the first shift this series where the Lions' second line was actually sustaining some pressure onto the Jellyfish second line.
They're looking a little better.
Yeah, they're starting to turn up. I still don't know who those two people are on the Lions' second line, but they're starting to, show that they can hang they can hang with the big dogs.
What the heck? Shot, saved, pullback, can't get there. Bunch of whiffs in the air, and Duggington's telling me to get my hate per 15 up, and no. 22 seconds on the clock. Puck's in the neutral zone. Interesting defense. Hard hit late on Abstract. Fair to not call that there from the refs, just because they have missed a couple calls for the Jellyfish. Puck's down in front of the net. A lot of whiffing there. 6 seconds. They don't want to let up anything crazy. Just Rye going for the shot, pinged away by Doggin to avert the danger. And that will be the end of the first. Now, Lions look better defensively. Offensively, they looked horrible. No shots.
Yeah,
zero
honestly,
on the board.
No. I feel like that 0 shots is a little bit misleading. I think they've done better offensively than they have in a lot of previous periods. Obviously, they're not getting those, prime scoring chances on goal. But you have to think back to the Abstract play in the neutral zone where he just went a little bit wide. They've been establishing some decent forechecks. They're just, not hitting the mark when they need to. And they're getting close and getting stopped by the defense on other chances. I definitely don't think that the offense has been bad for the Lions. You just do need to see a bit better if you expect them to win this game at the very least, let alone the series.
100%, right?
Because, right now it's looking like the team that deserves to go to the finals is the Jellyfish, without a doubt. And it feels like the only way the Lions could find a way into the finals is if they kind of got some fluky goals and won. They don't look like they have the potential to get a commanding victory over the Jellyfish.
No, I completely agree with you there.
And whatever works, whatever can get you pucks in the net, if you have to rely on a little bit of luck, but that's not going to be sustainable enough. Yeah, and you have to think the team that they're going to meet in the finals, if they do make it there, might be even better than the Jellyfish. So, they need to kind of figure out a way to battle back this game if they want to make a little bit deeper of a run than they already have.
I have to agree, and wow,
that is the worst start possible.
Jail. That is a horrible start. Obviously, we're going to see it here, but first line letting up a dangerous shot from Jail. Doggin taking it past, can't get it past Jail. And Jail's everywhere on the ice at the moment, taking a shot, backing up, and stopping a breakaway. Jail again, down in front and tapping it in. That's a Jelly. There's the horn. Goal number 2 for Jail. And it's not looking good for the Lions here.
I don't mean to cut you off, but your mic keeps cutting out when you yell.
All right, the horn's getting
a
thrown
little
away.
bit. I can hear the horn though,
Really?
which is odd.
Okay, so,
I hear the horn loud and clear, but you're going in jail.
all right,
And he
I'm
brings
turning down the
brings
game.
the lead to two.
Yeah.
And then I hear the horn in its entirety.
That's crazy.
Like
HyperX Quadcast, everybody.
I truly don't understand it. Yeah, the HyperX Quadcast, man. I don't know.
Piece of garbage, that thing. I turned the gain down. I'm going to change the setting to get it down in front. Because that is so unfortunate. I thought it did pretty good there.
Yeah, I mean, you don't sound like you're doing too bad. I just feel like, I should finally bring it up because it's been happening a little bit here and there, but that was the most egregious example.
That's so unfortunate. And then the horn just is absolutely clear. Like, thank you,
$200
$200 microphone.
Clear,
But again, Jail did bring the deficit to 2, and it's the Lions and Jail down in front can't get the shot. It's not looking good. Lions are unable to get anything done right now. Abstract pass on Dog and left alone, and the pass is there, and it's a score for the Lions. Lions on the board.
And they strike right back as you're saying it's not looking too good. They're 1 for 1.
They're 1 for 1 from the 3-point line. That's
If you're shooting 100% from the field, you're destined to win. I mean,
they're staring down just right. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, Kendrick Perkins may disagree. I believe he said earlier today that even if the Heat shot 100% from the field, they'd still get swept by the Celtics. I think he's kind of on crack when he says that.
I don't like Boston teams.
I mean, I agree. I agree too. I agree with you, but Celtics are gonna win in 4. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we're here for blocky hockey, not basketball.
We are. And the game is 2-1. Lions able to show some life today, and they're going to go for the Huskies play, and Standy's going to ping it away. Read that pretty easily. Doggin pushing the puck. And again, yeah, the Lions able to show some life. Puck back in the attacking zone for them. I do think... What? Okay.
What?
Not entirely sure what we're going on with these 3 refs.
Somebody is...
There's going to be a call on Fizz, and I'm not sure why. Did Fizz punch someone?
Perhaps he hit the puck outside of the trapezoid? I don't know.
Fizz, you can't punch people. I do think the goalie might have laid a hit on a player, and you're not seeing any Jellyfish players argue the call.
Oh, wow. I mean...
Yeah, they're not. No one's arguing the call. And Jail's going to spend 30 seconds in the box for slashing. The goalie actually ended up hitting a player. And the power play unit on the ice for the first time for the Lions. The Jellyfish did go 0 for 2. Yeah, secondary. Yeah. Jellyfish went 0 for 2 on their power play. And Just Rye will be on the ice to kill it for the Jellyfish. Hopefully they can hold it down.
Yeah. And,
this is prime chance.
Yeah, Just Rye's the guy you want on the ice for the job. He's going to be able to get the possession of the puck, and he's going to be able to keep it.
Do you call a timeout here?
Honestly, yeah, actually. Their top penalty killer is already on the ice. You're not really doing much to...
Down in front. Fizz there to receive. 20 seconds pass over to Agrushka. Chance pinged away by Just Rye. Yeah, I'm
this second Lions power play unit don't look like they're comfortable. They're playing too fast.
No, they're nervous because this is a chance to take the game at least tied, and they're not really doing much. 5 seconds on the power play. Swing and a miss from Missia, and Just Rye's going the other way. Shot down in front. Can't get the shorthanded goal. Penalty's over. And absolutely no chance there for the Lions to tie the game back up. I think they should have called a timeout there, but that might just be me. Pass over to Missia. Missia. Shot from deep off the invisible post.
Yeah, that was an invisible post save.
Turf Monster getting a hold of that one. That's very unfortunate for the Lions. Missia down in front. Can't get the shot.
Lions look really good right now.
Yeah, sparks of life flying from the Lions. Emotion looking to get a shot off here. Nice save by the goalie. Rebound. Hit on puck. Puck's in the corner. Not entirely sure why they're screaming for a pen. That hit was probably the most fair one they've seen. Just Right going for a Michigan. Not entirely sure why.
I mean, it threw the goalie off. Beyblade was uncrouched, looking for the puck. Didn't know where it was. If that ends up on goal, it's going in. 100%. Yeah, Beyblade did not know what was happening. Let's hope Just Right doesn't keep overcooking too much. And
yeah, he is definitely continuing trying to cook. Not even passing it to his teammate. Again, another P2 pullback when all
He
he has
doesn't
to
have
dish
a
it out to
teammate.
emotion.
That's what you don't
All he had to do
understand
was-
about Just Right. He doesn't have teammates. He's
a wannabe
He is
you.
the lone Sigma wolf out there on the ice.
Yeah, he's
He
a
is all
wannabe
alone
Youppi.
out there. What?
He's a wannabe Youppi.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he's more like a wannabe Sammy the Whale, but
Yeah, but Sammy still like acknowledges his teammate. You kind of just put the puck away.
you don't know ball if you think I'm a puck hog, dude.
No, I know. It's just you got so many goals in BHCL.
I led the league in assists, bro. What?
Oh, that is true.
Come on now.
Puck over the blue line. When I was in my BHCL career, I'm a -1, got 3 pens. Hard hit late on Doggin.
And there's gonna be no
that
penalty
will
on the
be
play.
Do we
Yeah,
have
whoever's-
referees here tonight?
Who is the
Hard
ref?
hit late on Doggin again. That's twice, and that one will be called. That's a little bit of an interesting call, but bit of a
At least
makeup
they got a
there
call.
for,
The first one should have been called, but
bit of a
at
makeup
least-
call there.
yeah.
And now do you call a timeout? I
It
wonder
depends
how is
on
their
the-
stamina looking?
It depends what their stamina is. It looks like Doggin is good, and it looks like Abstract is good for the power play at the very least.
Honestly, you play it. Just Rise at 14, Doggin's at 16. You play this and you fight this.
I think you do. I think
If
you
any-
take
yeah.
advantage. I do think that playing a power play with everybody on lower stands is a little advantage to the power play because the penalty killer is going to be that much slower to react to passes. 'Cause
Yeah,
the
you
passes
can't
aren't
get up
gonna
and down
slow
the ice
down.
as hard.
The passes aren't going to slow down, but the players
Players will. Yeah. Face off here, pull back by Just Rye. His sole intent to kill it. The starting power play unit is on for the Lions. They're looking to put this one away, hopefully quickly. Nice bunching on the puck. Can't seem to get it out of the boards. Just Rye. Dead set on keeping it in a corner or against the boards. 10 seconds left in the power play. Abstract can't make a play. He finally does over to Dog. Shot from deep, blocked by Rye. No follow-up. 1 minute left in the second period. Power play, 3 seconds left. Puck's pushed out of play for a face-off. And DMC free music will play.
It's fine.
As
Wait, this is not DMCA free.
is it?
Nope. It's
You guys
not.
went right down the middle now.
Nah,
Yeah,
we,
I like the DMC free music. I know
we just
went.
went back to full copyright. We don't make enough money from these streams anyway to even care.
I was rocking with the DMC free music. You guys had
Nah.
faster car. I like it. Oh wow,
Yeah,
hard
oh,
hit late
wow.
on Just Rye, and that'll be called. And it will be equal strength for like 0.5 seconds. So there will be a power play unit for the Lions, or sorry, for the Jellyfish.
Yeah.
And,
And,
Abstract
and
will
luckily
spend-
for them, this is perfect. Stan V is going to come right out of the box, fully energized to play this power play.
This guy Vision doesn't know ball. What did I say that was wrong, Alfresco?
I mean, you don't know ball, but
All right,
I let you try your best, man.
Well, I know some ball, a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Why N pen? No. Why would you? Okay.
If they're saying N pen, they're saying it because it says 0, and they don't have the critical
he'll be
thinking
lab,
skill.
but-
They don't have the critical thinking skills to like realize that it's like less than a second, and it just rounded
Yeah.
down, or not rounded down, but it just doesn't include the decimal.
Vision, you want to play on a nom team together? I might not be playing next season, brother, but we'll see. Face off here in the defensive zone, and it will be blown dead as the the Jellyfish player is nowhere to be found. Jail saying I'm the only VFLer left. Okay. An interesting start from the VFLers. Power play over for the Jellyfish. It's now a power play on the Lions. Pass over to Stan V, who's full, energized, ready to go. 45 seconds on the power play. Yeah, pass to no one. And they're kind of just letting him just do pullbacks behind his net, kill the time.
Yeah, so this is actually an optimal
hard hit on the puck. Down in front, shots off the post, can't follow up.
Yeah, that's
Stan
what
V
you call an
passes over to
optimal
Jail.
power play.
Shots blocked by Agrushka, and no one gets a score from their power plays.
0%
Stan
on
V
the night.
breaks through, shot, save. Yeah, no power play goals tonight. Almost a shorthanded goal from Just Rye, but he wasn't able to put it away. Stan V can't get the shot. Agrushka to the races with Jail. Shot from deep.
Ooh.
Down in front, tapped in, and that's a Lions goal. Agrushka burying his, and it's a 2-2 game here in Las Vegas. We're in Vegas, right?
Yeah, we're in Vegas, and you know I hate to see it, but you might have been cooking when you said that Little Rages might have been the weak point on the
He is,
Jellyfish.
in fact. He is.
You might have been cooking. Because right now it is not.
That was an easy poke away.
I don't like to send hate to the players on stream too much, but yeah, that was a brutal goal to give up. He butterflied a little too late, and that just caused the puck to kind of just slow down inside of him rather than stop.
Pause.
What?
And it is now a tie game here in Vegas. I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah, keep talking, man.
Face off here in the neutral zone. 3 seconds on the clock. Jail unable to get that shot off. Pucks against the boards, and that is the end of the second period. And I think you said it best in the beginning of the game. At the end of the first, sorry. The Lions have come out looking a lot better than they did game one. And they're doing exactly as we said. They're not winning via domination, but they're winning via mistakes.
Yeah,
they're capitalizing on the mistakes that the Jellyfish give them, and it's brutal.
Yeah, and you know, when you're on the team that's kind of just being taken advantage of in terms of like those types of chances where you're just making a mistake and they're scoring off of them, it really is morale crushing. Because you know you're outplaying the other team, but the game is still tied, and you feel like you should be in the lead. Obviously, it's not a great mental to have to believe that you're entitled to this win.
Yeah.
But, you know, you do feel like you've been outplaying them. You kind of deserve the win at this current moment.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm yelling at Alfresco because he did say Vision should be our TikTok commentator. His style fits in with the TikTok users. What does that mean? What on earth does that mean?
He's saying that you stimulate his brain.
It means your brain rot? Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, basically that.
I don't know what I did that was brain rot, but yeah, they are able to capitalize on it. And only 4 shots, and their goalie Fizz is .500 in 4 shots, which is not the best stat. Really hate to see it. I don't know. It's not looking good for the Jellyfish game too. But it's a matter of how you bounce back, right? There's still 5 minutes left. Fizz needs to get that mental right. I do know Fizz from this season is very easily losing his head. And we saw it earlier this game where he got up and punched someone out of the way. You can't be doing that. You got to clear your mental and just kind of lock down your end of the ice, and your team will score. We saw that. They scored 7. Wow, they are running out of the tunnel. They scored 7 goals last game. They're capable of that. But yeah, I wonder how they will respond.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the Jellyfish bounce back after this. They should just continue knowing that they are the better team. And they need to keep playing like it.
Okay.
There's no reason for them to lose their confidence.
They're just chasing Fizz across the ice, and again, it's a mental thing. I know it's a mental thing because I know these players. They're really just trying to get in the head of him, and
I mean, I don't even think they need to do anything more. You're 2 for 4 in the playoffs as a goaltender. The second goal, you definitely feel like it's your fault. This is just mean.
This is a little much to chase him down.
Taking him while he's down. Just leave him be.
End of the intermission, and we're going to the final period here in Las Vegas. Could be the last for the Lions if they aren't able to take the lead here. And it's do or die, backs against the wall. It's a matter of how they respond. Face off here in 3. Last-second line change to get backups on the ice. They're going to go for a different line setup this time. Their second line playing as their first, and I wonder how Just Rye will respond to this. Just Rye pressuring the puck up in the corner. Can't get the pass down. Missy able to keep pressure on the puck. Hit it towards neutral ice. Gets it in the attacking zone. Just Rye clearing the puck behind his own net. Gets it around Missia. Passes it over to Emotion with a nice P2. Emotion swinging a miss. Nice P2 pullback from Rye to continue to control the puck. Agrushka looking to pressure. Nice curve. Agrushka there for a ping. Can't get a second one. Missia can't get the ping. He actually does that. Turns around. A nice hit there from Missia. And Just Rye showing a lot more dominance on this line than he was on the other line. Agrushka almost tapped in his own net. Very dangerous situation there. Good read from his goalie to stop that. A block down in front. Missia can't tap it in.
Oh, those are the moments you need to capitalize.
He couldn't tap it in.
What a recovery from the Jellyfish, though.
Insane recovery.
I don't want to give too much disrespect to Missia because there were 3 people immediately in the way of that puck when he tried to.
They crashed that net very quickly.
Yeah.
And that puck's going to push out of play by just Rye. The Jellyfish cannot line change here.
Yeah. I'm going to throw a quick replay on the screen of that play. We can get a little bit of a... We see how that unfolded. A block by Misya ends up on the line. Just Rye immediately ran to the back of the net and crouched to make that save.
That was insane.
Lil Rages is counting his lucky stars right now that he has just Rye to bail him out like that.
Nice ping by Rye again. That probably would have went in too. Rye is able to be a defensive back foot to help out his goalie here. And Postulates, I don't know why you're telling me that. Puck in the neutral zone. Pass over to Doggin. Shot. Ooh, where are you going?
Little wide.
Little wide right there, Doggin.
It's a goal if the net was in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, if the net's on the right side, that's right in there. And they're pressuring the puck. Still a tie game here with 3 minutes left to go. Stan V putting the puck down in front. Can't get the pass. Abstract, nice read. Shot off the post. Can't follow up. My mic's not cutting anymore. Is it? Oh, a shot! Scores! Doggin gives the Lions the lead for the first time this series. And the Jellyfish, the Lions celebrate. And I'm going to pan over to Fizz. Fizz, oh no, Agrushka's right in front of Fizz doing spins. And I don't know how you're thinking as a goalie right now. You're still .500 in playoffs, 6 shots, 3 goals. And yeah. I mean, I don't like talking bad, but is it the goalie's fault specifically?
That play was 110% not the goalie's fault.
I think that wasn't either.
The defense cannot allow a one-timer like that from a player as good as Doggin to make it to the net.
That's never
acceptable from a defensive
Going for the Huskies, red by Jail, shot, almost able to tie it back up. Follow-up save. But yeah, no, Doggin's never going to brick those. That was a one-timer that was just...
I mean, I won't lie. I wouldn't say he was never going to brick those after that shot we saw literally like half a minute.
Yeah, but that wasn't a wide open one-timer. That had some pressure on it. He had to run up and tap that. That one just fell right into his lap, and he was able to punt that.
Yeah, that was a perfect pass from Abstract. You got to give
Thank you, Windlepond, for purchasing MVP on store.blockeyhockey.com. Make sure to buy MVP on store.blockeyhockey.com.
Shout out Windlepond.
And puck's gonna get punched out of play by Agrushka.
Really nice guy.
Yes, he is. He was a good between the benches guy we had back at the beginning of the playoffs. He was kind of like me for between the benches for BHL, where he didn't really know too much, but he was good at giving analysis.
You said that in the past tense, like you know anything now.
Hey, well, I studied up on my BHL lore.
You just say what's happening.
I studied up on my lore.
Yeah.
I did. Whoa, whiff from. Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Struggling tonight.
3 consecutive whiffs, and the nerves are there for both teams. Rise unable to get the shot. Nice P2 pullback. Who won game 1 if he... Oh, wow. Off the post. 7-0 win for the Jellyfish if you're joining us from last game. Minute 45 left on the clock. Agrushka able to keep pressure alive here for the Lions. Rye able to finally push it past him. And a pass over to Emotion. Emotion with a shot from deep, and that's going to sail bottom left. Jellyfish tie the game back up. We are tied here in Las Vegas.
You know, Casper's curse as I always do, but it looks like we might be headed to a 4th period for sudden death.
Oh Jesus! And you gotta wonder how nerve-wracking that is for the Lions, because you win, Jellyfish win now, immediate cash. Did they get their money?
Yeah.
But
no, there's so much pressure now on the Lions that they just lost all of that momentum. You know, they came back from a 2-0 deficit and were looking like they could win this in regulation, and all of that momentum was just crushed.
And timeout here for the Jellyfish, as they are going to take a breather and reassess.
I'd like to use this timeout to give a little shout out to Emotion. This guy has been clutch for the Jellyfish so far, I feel like.
Oh, 100%.
This guy has been playing super well.
I said it back in the beginning of the season when they were doing signings for stars, but it's not about the stars that are on the team. It's about the players around them, right? Emotion was a pickup. Jail was a pickup, and these 2 players have made the Jellyfish so much stronger. That line is so strong.
You know, a supporting cast is what makes a great team.
100%. And
every team should have superstars that can put pucks on the board, but if the rest of the team isn't able to contribute, then, you know, what kind of team even is that? You know, it's a bunch of individuals at that point.
Exactly. It can't be a one-man show. It's a team game at the end of the day. And they're going to put that trust in that second line, the emotion jail line. They top stack here. It's going to be just Ryan Stan V.
They should be able to finish this period out. Despite being on low stand, they're going to both finish the period.
It would be wise. I mean, I do see the Lions doing a line change, as both lines have been pretty similar to each other. They just don't want to let the goal up here and end it just right with a chance. Shots pinged away. 50 seconds left in regulation. Down in front, not there. Just Rye continuing to try to pressure the puck. Doggin's going to ultimately win it. Pass over to Abstract. Abstract, pass back. Doggin's not there to receive. Back it towards his own net. Stan V looking to kill some time here. Pass over to just Rye. Abstract with a miss. There to follow up. Puck's in the corner again. 19 seconds in regulation. Can't get the shot off. Stan V collects the puck in neutral zone. 13 seconds. Stan V with a chance here. Shot. Nice save by the goalie. 6 seconds. Rye with a follow-up. Shot.
Oh!
Scores! Is this the dagger, folks?
It very well might be with 5 seconds
the Lions.
on the clock.
They need to reassess something now. And they're taking a breather.
Yeah, we've seen it done before with this little time left. There's plenty of time to win this face-off back and get a shot on goal back the other way. But
it needs to be perfect. It needs to be perfect.
I wonder if we're gonna see a goalie pull from the Lions, and maybe they're gonna run a bandits play. Yeah, we are.
Agrushka is down low on the wide out, and this needs to be perfect. The pullback needs to be there, the pass needs to be there, and the shot needs to be there. Like bang, bang, bang. It needs to be immediate. They're not going to have another chance. If they lose this face-off, it's over. If the pass gets red, it's done. Every aspect needs to be perfect. Here we go. Face-off here, neutral zone, do or die for the Lions. And they're going to whiff. Pass over to Agrushka, shots blocked, and that is the game. Jellyfish are going to the finals, and the Lions hang their heads as they've been swept out of any chance of cash. And any chance of glory, really. And the Lions are letting them know. And they're going to go for a handshake line. And the Lions aren't going to be there.
Lions, no class.
No class here from the Lions. Misya's going to get back on the ice. We do love Misya.
Borderline's
he's going to be the one shaking hands.
Borderline's
not really on the team, but he is honorary. And Misya will be there to shake the hands of the team that had... Oh, there we go. Lions coming out of their locker room. Handshakes. Nice to see it.
You know, I will say the Jellyfish did kind of just immediately run to that handshake line. They didn't give them any chance to let the loss set in.
Yeah, and that has to be heartbreaking. You led the game second period until midway through the third, and they tie it back up and take it in the last 4 seconds of the game. That has to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, no, it really looked like they had it too. They pulled off a great comeback, and it was just taken away from them so quickly by Stan V and Just Rye. You know, the two players you really... Oh, wait, no, it was Emotion with a tying goal, not Stan V. Correct, yes. But Rye with the game winner, the player that you kind of hope you can lean on in those clutch moments, and he
able to
definitely
pull it
showed
out in
up.
clutch moment. Yeah,
he
definitely did show up for his team, and the finals berth, I think, for the second time for some of these players. I think Rye was in the finals last season. I'm not entirely sure. I was
yes, he was. I do remember that.
And an insane team that the Jellyfish have built, and we're gonna see them in the finals. I honestly did think this was gonna go to overtime or at least a game 3. It's just I'm taken aback. Honestly, I'm taken aback.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a really long break until the next game. Bear with me, stream. The scheduling was just a little bit unfortunate.
We can do some troll interviews in the meantime.
I'm gonna cut to a break. I need a little bit. But maybe we cut back early. We go to a desk, perhaps.
Yeah.
We do a little analysis. And then we'll bring it back when we're ready to go. But until then, I mean, you can go somewhere. We are gonna be on for quite a bit. I wouldn't want to keep you here.
I'll probably drag a person or two up here as you're deafened and let them speak their piece to the people. I think
Well, they won't be able
both
to hear the
Dog
stream.
and
Will
the
not hear them. But...
No, I'm gonna make sure it's off stream because I don't know if you've heard some of the post-game interviews, but they do get a little. People do get a little angry with one another. Some screaming does happen.
I'm sure. But
we've had 3 people muted.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'll see you in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yep. All right. Have a good one.
All right.
Oh, hi chat. Bye chat.
I'm here.
All right, Youppi's undeafened. You guys go ahead.
Sal's intro.
Al, we can't hear you. Al, we can't hear you.
Hello, I'm here.
There we go. Yeah, it's your intro.
Hello.
All right, we're back.
There we go.
BSN, round 2, JBHL finals, or I guess conference finals, between the Nordiques and the Huskies. Playoff series number 2 of the night. We're looking at the Quebec Nordiques, obviously the favorites coming into this one. They won the cup last year in JBHL, and they're kind of running it back. They're trying to repeat as champions with mostly the same core. And then you got more of the underdog Huskies. They got 2 late pickups in McChaney and Caribou helping them out, and then a core as well. That have kind of snuck their way in to the playoffs and made a couple upsets, including on one of the favorites, the Dewsbury Deers, in the last round. Guys, any thoughts on this? I'm joined by Vision, Zulus on my left, and Newbly Bridge at the end. So, any thoughts on this playoff series?
I mean, yeah. Again, the playoff series coming up, we did see the Huskies take down the Deers, which were I believe the second seed going into it.
Correct.
So they're looking like a pretty powerful roster along having McChaney, Caribou. Sorry, my mic's cutting out. But at the same time, the Nordiques are not a team that mess around. They come in, get stuff done, and they get out. So I personally think it's going to be a very close game. I did say that with the last series, and it was, not even close. But I do genuinely think this one will have some fight on it, and I'm very, very excited. Zulus?
You weren't really expecting the Huskies to make it past the Dewsbury Deers, and they had a pretty big statement victory sweeping the series over them. It was mighty impressive. Player McChaney has had some questions about his eligibility floating around, but I think he's ready to perform at his maximum level and just, show them what he's got. And it's going to be a good matchup between ohLuvv and McChaney, because ohLuvv's the defender there. And I don't know. It's going to be hard to see if he's able to clamp him or not.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup between ohLuvv and McChaney. You're going to see a lot of it tonight. ohLuvv, the projected number 1 pick in the upcoming BHL draft, versus McChaney, who is an old BHLer, played the game long ago, but it's kind of washed up a little bit now compared to his BHL days, but he's starting to regain form, and he really showed that in the Deers series. Let's head to the goalie matchup in net. I believe it is Little Bull for the Nordiques, and I don't know who's in net for the Huskies. But do you know?
I don't. I do forget. It is Gorelli. Yes, Gorelli is a solid goalie. I'm surprised I forgot about it.
Between Little Bull and Gorelli, which goaltender are we taking across the board here?
I mean, I don't like to give hate, but Little Bull has never struck me as a good, solid goalie. He's always let up stuff in game time. There's a saying in JBHL, fire slap shots at him because he can't save them. So I have to stand with my opinion and stand with Gorelli. I think Gorelli's going to outmatch the goalie room today.
Yeah, man. One thing that I always like to talk about goalies is, obviously their wow factor, how much stuff they can do to make a big impact on the game. And that's just something I think Lil Wall lacks in, man. He can't make those ginormous, glove saves and double OT to save his team the game like Gorelli can. Obviously he had a very good clear. The puck was sitting in his net. He has 2 players for the Dewsbury Deers just running right at him, and he makes a save still. And that's not something that I see Lil Wall doing. He cracks under pressure. When I was on the Chiefs, our game plan was to just pressure Lil Wall because he's not good underneath pressure. But Gorelli, he holds himself. So,
No bitch.
And just to add to that, I think seeing a lot of Lil Wall's, I think we're going to see a lot of his lack of experience. Although he has played that playoffs last season, we've heard quite a lot from people in his VC. He gets nervous sometimes, and I think that's going to show. Whereas Gorelli obviously has a ton of experience. Some would call him an unk. And yeah, I think we're going to see that. We're going to see him calm, steady glove. And yeah.
And Alfresco, your thoughts, if any? I know you don't really know Gorelli that much.
I do. He used to play the game. I've seen him a little bit. I think the goalie matchup's pretty even. I think it's going to come down to more of the forward matchups, which was leading me into my next question, which is, I guess statement / question. I believe between these teams, the second line for the Or I guess let's ask the desk. Who do you think has the better second line, the Nordiques or the Huskies?
I think it depends on how you mix up the roster. I do think like for the depth pieces, I will have to give it to Nordiques. They have the core team they had last season, and that team's already had like they have their foot in the water. They've been playing JBHL. On the other end, Huskies have players like Arctic. He stepped up, but I don't think he is as strong as the core piece or the backup pieces for Quebec.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with.
One-
Sorry, I'll just cut in here.
Yeah, good.
I have to agree with Vision here, honestly. The Nordiques have Lil Tango, and the Huskies don't. It's that simple.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, Theo Tapir, he's actually probably one of the most underrated players this JBHL season. You know, had a pretty underwhelming regular season, but come playoff time, he's just locked in and he's been a menace on second lines. They just haven't been able to stop him. He's actually, I think, between ohLuvv, Kath, and him, he's the real game changer for that team.
Yeah, and I think that will show in tonight's game. I personally think, at least for like top stack wise, I actually have to give the edge to the Huskies. I think McChenny and Caribou are a perfect match up against the ohLuvv Catho line, and I don't know if you guys will agree with that, but I feel like they can at least put a fight for their maybe a bit of a weaker second line and have them step up.
You know, you spoke about Caribou, but actually, Caribou's not able to make the game tonight, which is, I think, is going to be a pretty big factor in this one.
Ooh, that's a change up.
That's rough. Who are they? Do you know who they're putting in as a replacement?
It's gonna be.
I think it's Alex AC.
It would be Toke. It's Toke.
Gotcha. So that's gonna be pretty rough. As we mentioned, Little Tango, aka Theo Tapir, on the second line is going to be able to pretty much have free reign. Obviously, with the top stack of ohLuvv and Kath, you have to probably put McChaney versus those two, and then Little Tango is without Caribou is pretty much free to have a very weak second line to go at. So we'll be able to see if the Nordiques are able to attack that weakness. Guys, let's jump into the series predictions. Zulus, let's start with you. What do you think this series is going to be? Do you have like predictions for scores of games and whatnot, and your thoughts?
I mean, I've never thought it was going to be close. I've seen a lot of people praising the Huskies, thinking they're going to take this in at least 2, but you know, I'm sticking to my roots. I'm going Nordiques in 2, man. It's going to be close. It'll be a hard-fought battle, but I just think the Nordiques easily overpower that Huskies team.
Newbie Ridge?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Nordiques in 3. I say they take the first game. Second game, I think we're gonna see something from the Huskies that we haven't seen before. I think they have another level to unlock, but ultimately, Nordiques are too strong. I think they take the third game.
I've said it since the postseason started. I wanted a Huskies Lions final. In my heart, I want Huskies to win this, but missing Caribou and, in my opinion, overall being the weaker team, I think Nordiques take this in a very close 2-game series. I don't think the Huskies are going to be able to step up and fight back, because at the end of the day, Nordiques come in, they get business done, and right. And I think that will show tonight. And let's hear yours.
Yeah, I think, especially with the recent news of Caribou not being able to make, I think it's going to be Nordiques in 2. I think McChaney's going to be LeBron no help, and the Nordiques are going to take care of business and punch their ticket to the finals.
Yeah, and it's just unfortunate that they're missing such a star player right down like in crunch time, because this is it. You win this, you get some money at least. This is the crunch time.
Yeah, but that's all the time we have for the desk. We have about 5 minutes till game time, so we'll send you on a very short break, but we will see you in, I believe, Quebec for game 1.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great series.
You're like a multi.
Yeah.
All right, all set to go here. About 50 seconds away from puck drop, and we are here live in Quebec for Game 1. I'm in the booth. Joining me today is Alfresco.
How we doing?
Should be a good competitive game tonight. I'm hoping. The Lions game got. Oh god, this mic, dude. The Lions game got cracked wide open Game 1, and that fire carried all the way through for a. But should be a nice game here. My voice. I honestly I might give it to you for because I'm dying.
Okay.
I got this game though, I think.
Okay.
About 10 seconds here from puck drop. So again, no Caribou tonight. I wonder how that will affect the Huskies story. This could be the night where the Cinderella story comes to an end. And it's game time. Noise suppression? Let me try to turn that off. Let's see. Here we go. The starting lines look to be Catho and ohLuvv for the Nordiques, and Tyler 1D and McChenny tonight for the Huskies, and an absolute full bench for the Huskies if you look over there as well. Face off here to start the game. Face off one back by Catho. Pass over to him by ohLuvv. Sorry. Puck in the defensive zone for the Huskies. Cleared back up to neutral zone. No one pressuring it. Tyler 1D there. ohLuvv gets it around. Tyler 1D. Shot's way wide. He's going to clear it towards the behind the net. McChenny up against the boards. Gets it around ohLuvv. Can't get the pass off. Catholis isn't able to take a hold on the puck. Pulls back to his own corner. Passes over to ohLuvv. Pass back to Catho. In dangle stick P1. Changes back. McChenny able to push it past him towards neutral zone. ohLuvv pulling back to restart the play. Pass picked off by Tyler 1D. Tyler can't get around ohLuvv, who just crushes at the puck. Up the ice, pass over to Catholism. Shot scored! Great play. That is, wow. Thoughts?
Yeah, textbook carry it up the ice when it hits the red line, just dish it off to the teammate there. ohLuvv controlling the pace of play up the ice, dishes it over to Cath, and he's able to finish there. Looks like McCheney there was a little, kind of lost a little bit there. Kind of didn't really choose where to, like, which person to take. Kind of just gets beat, and Cath puts it in the net. Early start, and good start. Yeah. Good start for the Quebec Nordiques.
That is the start you want. Coming out swinging, 2 shots and a goal. Under a minute of game being played as well, so it's not looking too good for the Huskies thus far. Face off to restart, 1-0 for Quebec. Face off, one forward by Catholicism. Gets it around McChenny, can't get the shot off. McChenny with a ping. Puck in the corner, down in front. Catho can't get the shot on. McChenny taking it the other way. ohLuvv in his own half. Passes over to Catholicism. Catholicism now at the puck in neutral zone. Goes for a shot from deep. Very optimistic there. Double pullback. McChenny able to ping that away. A P2 right towards McChenny. They're going to fight for the puck against the boards. Puck's behind the net now. ohLuvv with the puck behind his own net. Looking to start a play for his team. Pass over to Catholicism. Takes it himself. Tyler 1D with a nice ping to clear danger. A hard hit laid on Tyler 1D, and Catholicism past him. Puck now in the corner. Here, I gotta zoom in a little bit. I can't see. Tyler 1D keeping the puck in the corner as there is a line change on the ice. Catholicism can't clear it from the corner. Still can't clear it from the corner, and there's going to be another line change as Ender's now on the ice. Down in front, curve shot not there. Pull back, can't get the shot. It's Ender now on the ice to poke it away, and it looks like Arctic does not get the start tonight. The Huskies do have quite the full bench. Catholicism with a nice ping, but is going to ultimately fall back and go for the line change.
Yeah, long shift there for Cath.
Yeah, he had to be tired there. I don't know who that is or how to say their name, but they're going to score off of a mistake, and it's 2-0. Oh, it's Theo. He changed his name.
Yeah, changed his name back from Little Tango there. Theo to Per in front of the net. Terrible pass there from Little Luke. I don't know what he's doing. These are fundamentals of hockey here. You never clear the puck up the center of the ice. Just puts it right in front of his own net there. And Little Tango, a.k.a. Theo, jumps on that. P2's it past Gorelli. Nothing the goaltender can do about that. Huskies got to lock in here. They're not playing too well.
Yeah, bad start from the Huskies to let in two before the halfway point, and both of which seem to be mistakes. Again, that was just a clear in front of his own net and a nice little tap in from Theo. And we are resetting here at 2-0 for the Nordiques. Face off won by Theo. Can't get it past Little Luke. Ice Spiller, pass over to Theo. Theo, middle of the ice, gets it past the blue line. Can't get the shot off, pinged away. Little Luke able to get it past, but whiffs on the puck and hits it back towards his own net. Pass up towards neutral ice. Ice Spiller's going to take control of the puck. Up against the boards. Can't get the shot. Little Luke going the other way. No need for a super 5-0 there. Lost possession. Theo now at the puck. Great ping by Little Luke to get it back. Up the boards. Nice ping by Ice Spiller. Pull back. Couldn't get the pass off. Hits up against the boards, but the puck gets cleared towards neutral zone. Pass over to Little Luke. Gets a hold on it. Theo in his own zone. Gives it to Ice Spiller. Ice Spiller with a bunch of whiffs. Gets it out. Little Luke is Chaos Flicks. Thank you. Can't get the pass off. It's Ender with a nice ping. Ender with a chance. Misses the shot. And that does happen in JBHL. We were talking about it last game. Players are nervous. This is all they need to do left. Can't get the pullback. Should have went for the pass. McChenny now back on the ice. And a pass over to no one. Ice Spiller's going to take advantage. Kind of hold the puck there. Pass over to Theo. Theo misses his shot. McChenny gets it past Theo. Can't get the shot off. Theo with a nice back check there. Tyler and D back on the ice. So is ohLuvv. And Theo stuck on the ice to continue his shift. Tyler and D now with the puck in his own zone. We should see the line change, and Catholicism should get back on the ice. ohLuvv in the corner. Doesn't go for the pass. Goes with the shot himself. Pinged away by McChenny. 1 minute left in the first. Huskies have yet to get a shot on goal. Fighting for the puck. Catholicism. A pullback from McChenny. That's a little new. He's not a dangle stick type of guy. Jesus. And the puck's going to be back in the corner for ohLuvv. Behind the net now. Looking to set his teammate. He does. Slap shot missed. Tyler 1D with a chance now. Nice pullback there. Not much coming from missing his second pullback. Right towards Catholicism. Great ping by McChenny. Back and forth hits in the neutral zone. Puck's going to fall back to the Nordiques defensive zone. Pass over to Catho. Shot from deep. Easy save for Gorelli. That mask blinks. Ew. Puck up against the boards. McChenny misses his ping. Catholicism there to pressure. 9 seconds on the clock. Just going to not let a goal up here. And they're going to try to keep the puck in the corner to let the period bleed out. And Catholicism looks for a shot. Glove down by Gorelli. And a bit of a glitch there as it was frozen. But the period is over. And the shots are 5-0. And the score is 2-0 for Nordiques. Fresco, we just watched 5 minutes of JBHL action. What are your thoughts thus far?
Yeah, the Huskies just got to lock in here. They're just not playing too well at all. Their best chance of that period was at the end when McCheney had a 2-on-1. He was going to, with Tyler 1D in the offensive zone, trying to generate offense, and he whiffed. So I feel like it's probably the best chance we saw all period, and that explains a lot. I don't think anything was really close to
yeah.
hitting the net at all. Maybe like one or two possessions in the offensive zone. That was it. Nordiques dominated this first period, and obviously, rightfully so. They are the favorites coming into this game. I just think, interestingly, you mentioned Arctic. He was lined with McChaney last playoff series when they dominated the Deers, and we haven't seen him on the ice. He's here, but he hasn't been played.
He did message me. It looks like he wasn't given the nod for tonight, and they're going to stick with the lines they have, which is Arctic is one of those players that have stepped up this season, right? He went from, I think they picked him up just to have him on the bench, and he's gone from that to a starter status, and he's not getting that call.
Gotta love the Huskies JBHL coaching and benching their best player when it comes around to playoffs. This team last year benched one of their best players heading into.
Oh, and they heard it. They heard it from the crowd.
Face off getting underway momentarily. The timer did break, so
we are kind of going by hand here. But again, it has been a very lopsided game thus far for Quebec, and we saw this happen with the Jellyfish Lions game as well in game 1. Hopefully it's not a repeat, but face off here to start the second period. Face off one forward by Catho. Can't get the shot off. McCheney's there to block it. Nice pullback to get rid of McCheney. Can't get it past Tyler 1D. ohLuvv with the puck in the neutral zone. Up against the board to the attacking zone. Looking to pass to his teammate. Takes it himself with a shot. Nice save by Gorelli.
Gorelli's look good.
Catho typing while he's on the ice. Kind of hyping his teammate up as he continues to harass the puck in the attacking zone. Huskies can't seem to get a nice hold on it to get the clear. And McCheney's going to stand there and stare at the puck behind his own net, just looking to get rid of it. Hits it up board side. Catho's going to be there to receive and hit it back towards attacking zone, keeping pressure on.
Interesting play there by the vet.
Yeah, he's a bit of an old head. He does kind of forget what to do sometimes. And a bunch of whiffing from Tyler 1D, but gets a pullback to get rid of Catholicism. Can't get anything more, though, as ohLuvv takes it towards his own half. An interesting pullback instead of hitting it forward, and that's really bad. Cheney with a shot wide right. That was probably the best chance they had, and that one wasn't even on target. Pass over to Catholicism. He's there, taking it up. McCheney with a nice ping to get rid of it. Down in front. ohLuvv can't get a ping. Nice pullback. Doesn't get a second one there. It's pinged away by ohLuvv. And it's punched out of play, and we will see a face-off in the neutral zone favoring Huskies. Yeah, it's interesting seeing McCheney after this entirety of his season in JBHL not touch dangle stick this game to start doing pullbacks. Face off here in the neutral zone. Won by Catho again, but Tyler's there to crouch. Wow. A nice shot pinged away by ohLuvv. And that's why he's looking like the first overall. He's just able to shut stuff like that down. Nice pullback. Tyler 1D can't get the shot off.
Tyler 1D generating some offense here.
Showing a spark of life here for the Huskies. And Catho's going to be the one to punch that one out of play. And we'll see another face-off in the neutral zone. And Arctic getting the nod on the ice. And we will see some line changes here as it looks like Catho's coming. No, the Nordiques are going to keep their line, and the Huskies are going to change it. That will jumble up the lines for the rest of this period. And they're going to blow the whistle for a timeout for the Nordiques. And it looks like Arctic's nod is getting revoked as an early timeout here. What do you think that's for? Al?
I don't think they know they can line change because the game says that you can't line change. But they can line change when it's outside of the zone. And their guys were low on stam. They just called the timeout. And they wanted to LC, but they just called the timeout and just reset. Just get your best line on the ice. Keep them on the ice.
Interesting timeout over a line change there, but we will see how that affects the Nordiques.
Could be wrong, though. They might just want to play their best line.
Yeah. They do have a nice grasp on the game so far. Please move. Face off here in the neutral zone. Won by Tyler 1D. Nice ping by ohLuvv to stop the play. Takes it up himself. Nice ping by McCheney towards the neutral zone. Fighting for the puck. ohLuvv ultimately pings it towards the attacking zone. In the corner. Going behind the net to set something up here. ohLuvv. Tyler 1D following. Nice ping to clear it by Tyler 1D. And lots of whiffing, but Catholicism will come out on top. McCheney with a nice ping. Puck in the neutral zone. Pull back to burn McChenny. Shot way wide. Pull back. Looks to be a pass over to ohLuvv. Pinged away by McChenny. Did not have enough juice on it. McChenny whiffs. Over to Catho, who crouches. Tyler, when he gets it around, Catholicism. Can't get the pass off.
Man.
2-on-1 situation, and they just drop the ball there, yeah.
Again. Just gotta hit those, man.
Oh, nice ping by McChenny. And a shot. Poked away by Garelli, who falls back towards net. A clear, but Catholicism will run back over and dump it towards the attacking zone. 2 minutes left in this period, and almost a curved shot. McChenny's going to be able to punch that one out of play, and we will see a face-off in the zone. And they can't change this time, though, because it was in their zone. That will...
I'm changing that. That was not...
Changing that? It was not in the zone?
No. Nordes hit it. Nordes hit that. That puck should not be in the zone.
Interesting coding there, but there will be a line change as Arctic and Little on the ice, and a shot! Scores from deep! Theo! A pullback bang from deep, and it is a 3-0 game for the Nordiques. And the Huskies haven't gotten a shot.
Yeah. Classic face-off play. Neutral zone. Pull it back. Blast a P3 from deep and hope that the other team doesn't know what they're doing. And they don't. Just leaks through all three players here. Just barely slips past Garelli. But you gotta expect that if you're the Huskies coaching staff. They love their face-off plays, the Nordiques, and you have to expect these face-off plays. Clearly, they've not been studying film.
No, the Nordiques have done it all season, where they'll start that, like, even in this face-off in the neutral zone, they'll do a pullback P3, and they love doing it, and they just did it there. Arctic taking the puck up the ice, falls towards the benches, can't get much of a hold on that puck. A push past Little Luke as Arctic falls to collect. Little board move to get around, but a nice pullback by Theo. Nice pullback by Arctic to get rid of Theo. Up the ice. One-on-one situation. Oh. Shot! Down in front! Taps it in, scores! Arctic gets the Huskies on the board. And where was he first period?
Yep, that's classic Huskies coaching here. Bench your best player for until the masses speak up, and then he finally gets on the ice and he instantly scores. Arctic, maybe a game changer for the Huskies. Maybe he can turn things around. We mentioned how Theo would be able to just break on the second line without Caribou in action for the Huskies, but Arctic stepping up here gets around the defense and just 5-holes it through the defenseman that is shift, and Little Wool unable to stop it as it slides to his right. Great shot there from Arctic. Maybe we'll give some life for the Huskies.
We have to hope. Face off here in the neutral zone. Pull back. Pass, and here comes the play from the Nordiques, and it's a save by the goalie. Follow up. Nothing there from the follow up. Again, a hard hit. He'll be quite all right, though. It is playoff hockey. Theo with the puck in the neutral zone. Nice little 5-hole to get it past Little Luke. Can't get any more of a dangerous shot. And I think we said it in the booth. It is a bit of a goalie difference. The Huskies, wow, great shot
there.
His goalie is 0 for 1. Little Wool hasn't had a save tonight. Theo with a chance here, pinged away by Arctic. Okay, the more you guys say he knows... Oh, yeah. We'll talk about it later. Arctic up the ice. Another 5-hole. This one glove down finally, and that will be frozen in the chat. Sorry, Jesus, frozen by the goalie.
Yeah, Arctic, another great opportunity there. That one was a little bit weaker of a 5-hole, and Little Wool able to snag it before it gets past them. But again, generating offense when he's on the ice. I don't know why you're sitting a player who is performing as well as Arctic. Obviously, Tyler 1D also had a very good shift. Hopefully he can continue that this period.
Pull back. McChenny can't get the shot off. 1 minute left in the second period.
Another whiff from McChenny, man. He's got to lock in. He's whiffing quite a bit.
I wonder do you feel nerves at that old age?
No. I don't think he's nervous. I just think he's rusty.
A pass picked off by McChenny, and he's not going to pressure, but he will pressure that one. Puck in the neutral zone. A lot of whiffing from Tyler 1D. ohLuvv there to capitalize. Gets it around. Shot off. Ping away. This game still has some life to it, though they are 1 for 1. 20 seconds left in the second. They just got to keep it away from getting a fourth goal, I think. Pass over to Catho. Shot blocked by McChenny. McChenny turning around towards the corner. Hitting it over to ohLuvv. Bad choice there, but it ultimately won't come back to bite them just yet. 5 seconds left. Just need to hold on for a couple more seconds. Shot's not there, and that will be the end of the second period. I will check Discord if you can, Youppi.
Yeah, interesting second period from both teams there. I think I believe they went even in terms of goals, one apiece. The Nordes obviously adding one to the score sheet from the Theo bomb from center ice off the face-off play. And then Arctic getting one back for the Huskies. They've looked better since he's been on the ice. They haven't conceded since he's been on the ice, and they're up a goal. The second line is also looking much better. They had a really rough first shift of the hockey game.
Yeah, I do think it was more of the fact that they didn't have the best players on the ice for that first shift. Yeah. And now that they do it, they did kind of show some light. But they didn't dive it. Oh, good.
Yeah, Arctic has really changed the complexion of the second line. No offense to its Ender who got benched for him, but he's really showing why he should have started in this series. I just think right now the Nordiques are outclassing the Huskies on the first line. McCheney is getting whiffing a lot. Obviously, we talked about how he's rusty at the game. He just doesn't look well repped, while ohLuvv and Cath look like they have played the game consistently for a week straight. They know where each other are on the ice. They're connecting on all their passes. They are forechecking really well, and McCheney is not doing that very well, and he's not really using his teammate Tyler One as well. And they're kind of collapsing on the Huskies in the defensive zone. They're unable to clear, so they got to figure that out on the first line.
They do have to get some more teamwork going in. Again, we said it last game. At the end of the day, it's a team sport. You got to help your teammate out, and McChenny isn't really using him. I think the difference lies from even when the Nordiques will take the puck, they won't pass each other, but they continue to get that threat because they know each other so well. Catho and ohLuvv have been playing together for 2 whole seasons. So, like, you'll see ohLuvv pinch, and Catho's off the puck in a heartbeat. So, I think McChenny and Tyler need the same kind of mind meld, to just create more chances for the team, right? Because they only have had one shot. They need more chances to get more goals. That's just the fact of the matter, right? And it can't be coming from your second line, fifth man, Arctic, who has to step up and get the goal for you guys.
Yeah.
Though we are going to the third period here.
Hopefully see the Huskies maybe put up a goal or two, make this game pretty close.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a bit of more of a action-packed third period as, again, shots are 8-1. So it has been a bit of a more defensive game, middle of the ice game. And here we go, face-off for the third period. Face-off one back by Catho. ohLuvv can't get the pass off. Tyler 1D can't get the ping, and ohLuvv's gonna take it himself with a shot, bottom right corner, scores! And a really quick goal for ohLuvv, and he's gonna do a little dance. And that is his first of the night. A nice assist from Catho as well. Oh Jesus, what are they doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this one on McCheney solely. Tyler one forechecking off the face-off there. Got a block away. I wasn't able to hit it, but McCheney is playing so far back, and he allowed ohLuvv to pretty much walk in freely there. He goes for the 50 hit and just whiffs, and allows ohLuvv to get a free shot away. You need to commit to a position earlier. You got to either commit to playing like all the way back or commit to forechecking that earlier. Obviously, I would just come up further and just hit that away before he even got to that 5-goal attempt.
Yeah, you have to apply pressure. You can't let him. Again, he's backing off.
Yeah, see,
that's the thing that time.
He's allowing Cath to pretty much get a shot away if he shoots it around the outside.
Yeah, you can't be giving up all that room, especially with a seasoned team. It may work on like inexperienced players because they don't know what to do. But these two, they know how to shoot around people. They know how to shoot it at the outside. And if McCheney's giving them that much room, it's not looking good. ohLuvv in his own corner here. Looks like we will. I thought we were going to see a line change. We won't. Tyler can't get around Catho in the neutral zone. Nice pullback. Can't get around McCheney.
Oh.
Goes for the 5-hole. Nice block by ohLuvv.
Lucky there. That should have went through him.
It should have, but Lucky block there for ohLuvv as the puck will fall behind the net. And a pass over to Catholicism. No one home.
Oof.
The sprint reset hit did kind of ruin him there, but he's going to whiff, and Catho's going to continue to pressure the puck. Nice pullback. Hands it off to ohLuvv. Tyler 1D there to stop it. Puck's down in front. Nice ping by Tyler 1D. Puck's in the corner. Over to McChenny. McChenny's going to get a nice ping. Bit of a lack of communication there from the Huskies. They both pressured, then none of them pressured. Nice pass. Cathol gets it around. Can't force it to the goalie, and that's a nice save. Tyler Lindy fighting for this puck. Great, yeah, great. He's trying his hardest, right? He's faced with a lot of hard shots.
He has been faced with quite the high danger chances.
And it's just kind of like the defense is letting it happen. Pass over to Catholicism. Nice ping by Little Luke. Shot blocked by ohLuvv. They were offside anyway.
Yeah, gotta get the second line out here.
Tyler 1D, long shift. Same with ohLuvv as now Theo's on the ice. They're taking the puck away, and Tyler 1D finally getting the back on the bench. Little Luke, nice ping. Oh, good follow-up, and it's just wide right.
Put that on net.
Has to be on net. That needs to be scored. Pass out to Arctic. Arctic can't get the board move. Pass over to Arctic.
Had both of their shots so far. I mean,
yeah.
the other one was a glove that didn't count, but it was close.
Puck's out to Little Luke. Able to get a ping there. Little Luke now pressuring the puck. Shot blocked by Theo. Great block. Arctic gets it around Theo.
Oh,
nice pullback from Theo to get rid of Arctic. Can't do much more with it, though. Pass over to Theo. Theo can't get a grasp on that puck, and Arctic's there to pressure. 2 minutes left, roughly, in the third. They need 3 goals to tie it. Arctic there, can't get the... Ice Spiller pushes it past one.
Ice Spiller. Oh.
Can't get the shot off. Sold the clip right at the end. A shot from deep, and that one's trickling in. Able to dig it out, and it's followed up by Theo for another goal. And the hats fly for Theo. Brutal. He just barely got rid of it, and Theo's right there to tap it back in.
Yeah, looking like Shaq on the offensive glass there. Theo puts a shot in from deep. Gorelli realizes he has time to clear this puck, but gets a little too much. Takes a little too long to clear this puck, and Theo is there to just ping in the rebound.
Slam it down. Yeah, someone check the backboard.
Yeah. Huskies, I think they just like the Lions did game 1.
Gotta work the mental.
Yep, just gotta mess with the mental. I think maybe even putting Cheney forward would help them. He just does not seem comfortable in the defensive position.
Yeah, I don't know. He's playing too far back. He's giving them too much room. He's playing like a forward who shouldn't be on defense. And
maybe he is whiffing quite a bit as well. So maybe let him go forecheck and try to see if he can win a couple 50-50s. Who knows?
Because they need to reset that mental again. This game practically out of their hands with 1 shot. They need to score 4. McChenny, oh my God, can't do much more with that curve. And he's being called just Rye for curving it in open ice. But I think that one went all right. Puck in the neutral zone. It's Ender, 2-on-1. And he's going to hit it right to... Again, at this point... Yo, chill. You need to clear the mental and go next, right? Because, again, 4 goals, 1 minute.
Yeah, it's pretty much undoable at this point. But maybe some momentum to be generated here.
Oh, great ping. Yeah, they need the momentum. It's Ender falling back. Not even... ohLuvv, and that is not how you reset mental. That is how you fall apart.
Yeah, that was some rough defense. I mean, they just gotta wipe this game from their memory and go next.
Behind them, go next.
It's
a 3-game series.
I still would like to see McCheney and Arctic forwards for line 1 and 2. I don't think going back. They obviously played.
Oh, here we go. They might have heard us because they are making that change right now.
Yeah, maybe mix it up. I know Ender was the defenseman on the, or was he on the defenseman on the second line for the first shift? But maybe try to mix things up. I thought Tyler 1D also played pretty well, but maybe he's just a forward. They need a defenseman. That's what they really need at this moment.
Yeah, they need better defense, and McChenny will not be able to provide that.
Took out Gorelli as well. giving
Yeah,
the
yeah,
backup a little bit of time here. Really didn't do bad, and really wasn't his fault. But
Faced a lot of high pressure shots, and here comes another saved. McChenny in the corner, can't get that corner move down, giving it up to Catho. Catho can't get the shot off. And McChenny's turned around, gets the puck behind his own net. 30 seconds in the third. Taking it himself, needs to get the pass out. He does. It's Ender late to the pass. Shots way wide left. The net's 4 times the size. That might go in. Pass over to Catho. No one home to stop him. Way wide right. Brick after brick on these two. They're tired. 10 seconds left in the third. It's Ender. A hard hit late on ohLuvv. Only 5 seconds though, so not much will come from that. McChenny can't get the shot off, and that is game 1. Nordes take it 6-1.
something to
And
note.
Zulis went 0-100.
Yeah, Littleville technically did not make a save.
Wow.
Yeah, just got to reset here.
Yeah, reset mental. If you want, you can take game 2 commentary. I don't know if you can tell my voice is shot.
All right, sounds good.
I will color.
Sound good.
You guys are about to hear a real comment. This guy gets paid for this stuff apparently.
I do
He takes
not.
classes.
I do not get paid.
Neither of those, yeah.
Take classes, kind of. Not really.
I like commentating. It's fun. I'm nothing.
All right, we're back at BSN for Game 2 of Nordiques Huskies. Game 1 falling to the Nordiques in pretty dominant fashion. I'm Al Fresco, joined by Vision. How we doing, Vision?
Doing all right. Hopefully, hoping for a better game here. Yeah, that first game, blowout.
Maybe some line changes to mix up. The Huskies alternating between 5 players that first game, but really Arctic only standing out as a positive. Got to find a way to stop the threatening attack of the Nordiques, as both lines had, I believe, 3 goals each. ohLuvv and Kath looking really good. Theo looking really good. Just an all-around team, and they're really showing why they are the cup favorites in this series. And they only need 1 more to punch their ticket to the finals. Huskies on their last life here. It's do or die. The season ends after this if they're unable to win. But it'll be McChaney and Little Luke out there. Looks like they're going to go with Chaos Flicks. A little of a mix-up from last game. Cheney was playing defense with like Tyler 1 or a little bit with its ender. Still Kath and ohLuvv for the Nordiques as Kath wins the faceoff and it heads into the offensive zone. Little Luke quick to clear it. ohLuvv pressured by Little Luke. A good ping there. We'll keep it on the Nordique side of the ice. Something Huskies did not do a lot of last game. Not a lot of offensive attack for the Huskies, ending up with only 1 shot on net, and that was the 1 goal they scored on the score sheet from Arctic. ohLuvv gets around Little Luke, a daring pinch there from the defender, but it's hit away by McChaney. He's able to be bailed out. McChaney gets around ohLuvv. He's got a break. McChaney in alone. Save Little Wolf. The rebound is pinged and cleared away. Kath looking cross for ohLuvv. No one home, but Little Luke backs off when he had a play on the puck. He looks like he's playing frantic out there. A shot from ohLuvv. It's gloved down by Gorelli, and he will hold it.
I mean, they're looking so much different this game. That breakaway from McChaney almost. They got to keep that fire going.
Yeah, almost find its way into the net. One of the better chances the Huskies have had, especially on this first line. I feel like the best chance they've had. Kath off the face off. A good save from Gorelli. Huskies almost caught sleeping there. Kath almost threw a bowling ball in between of a 10 or 7-10 split there for the net, but Gorelli just in the right position to make the save. Little Luke trying to find McChaney. It's blocked by Kath. ohLuvv trying for a shot out deep, but it's blocked by Little Luke. Little Luke trying to hit it up, but his pass doesn't have enough juice. ohLuvv trying to go the other way, but McChaney able to get back on the back check. McChaney trying to clear the zone, but ohLuvv doing a good job of keeping it hemmed in. Nordiques have done really well using their shift to block here, keeping the puck in the zone. Huskies got to find a way to go around or underneath it. Theo now on the ice, dancing around. Nice pullback there from Theo. Shot saved by Gorelli. Great move there from Theo, and a better save. Arctic now on the ice as Little Luke blocks Theo's opportunity. Ice pillar cross for Theo. Nice ping, but Arctic takes it to the corner. Theo pulls it back, trying to find a way out as its ender gets onto the ice. Ice pillar now cross, trying to find Theo, but it's pinged away by its ender. Arctic now gets it away from Ice pillar. Arctic trying to cross it for its ender. It's a little bit behind him. He'll have to settle with dumping it in and going into the corner. Ice pillar wins it away. 2-on-1 for the Nordiques. And an early pass from Ice pillar gets him caught. Arctic a shot off the post. It's cleared away by Little Wolf. Ice pillar crossing for Theo. Theo in alone. Saved by Gorelli. Action on both ends of the ice. Theo trying to get it in front, but it's hit away by Gorelli yet again. Theo behind the net. It's hit away by its ender. Action starting to open up. A little less defense from both sides. Theo trying to pull it back, but it's hit away by Arctic. Arctic trying to work around Ice pillar, but it's pinged away. It's ender working against Theo. Theo carrying it down the near boards. To the middle, it's hit away. ohLuvv now back on the ice. The first line for the Nordiques. Second line of the Huskies still out there. They're going to make a change as Calf wins it past Arctic. The late line change, a shot saved by Gorelli. Cheney a little late getting there, but the Husky goaltender yet again standing tall. Kath and McChaney battle for the puck behind the Huskies net. It comes out in front. ohLuvv, a shot off the post. ohLuvv in the corner against Little Luke now. To the middle, looking for the backdoor play, but Kath wasn't there. And Little Luke will clear. He chases ohLuvv. Hit away by McChaney temporarily. ohLuvv, a shot. It's stopped by the Gorelli as he slides to stop the Nordiques defenseman. ohLuvv back in his own end. Pressured by McChaney. He wins the original forecheck, but ohLuvv wins it past him. Little Luke, a dangerous pinch there as he leaves Kath all alone, but he's able to win it. ohLuvv looking across for Kath. A shot! They score!
Ooh.
The Nordiques go up 1-0.
What a goal. And again, they love those passing. They were able to finally bury one with a nice across-ice pass and deep shot. And for the Huskies, you got to be hurt because you've played so much better this period. And now you're down. I don't know how they're going to bounce back from that because that is just Nordiques' dominance shining through once more.
Yeah, they're playing a little too aggressive on the defensive side of things. You'd like Little Luke there to stay a little further back, and hopefully McChaney doesn't overcommit and he can back check ohLuvv, because players like ohLuvv and Kath, when a passing opportunity like that arises, are probably going to get the pass over. Very risky style to play, but if it does work, it's going to reap benefits. High risk, high reward strategy from the Huskies. They do manage to have one shot on net, which is matching their amount last game. As Theo back in his own end. McChaney hits it back. He has time. Both players go for the puck, and McChaney gets off the ice on a line change. Tyler 1 gets on the ice. Bit of a miscommunication with the Huskies. As Ice Pillar hits it across for Theo, who pings it. He had a breakaway if he didn't ping that. One of those cool pings that you get, but realistically, didn't help you. Theo was shot off the post, and he doesn't finish.
Whoa, hard hit, late on him. That might have to get looked at.
Big hit from Tyler 1 in front of the net, but the ref deems it as not a penalty, and that'll bring a thrilling end to the period.
Quite an ending, and again, I said it earlier, the Huskies are looking like they're playing better than they were second game. Again, the shot still won, but they had a lot more chances. The puck was out of their end a lot more, and they're just not able to convert. They just can't get on the board. And the Nordiques, they're bound to score with the team they have, and the Huskies are going to have to clap back. There will be scores from the Nordiques just because the team they are. But if they continue this defense, if they continue keeping the Huskies at bay, it might be another 1-0 goal game for the Huskies. It's not looking too hot for them.
Yeah, they got to find a way to generate some offense. Arctic having a much more quiet game this time. We've only seen him once, though, to be fair. He's got to find a way to find that scoring touch for the Huskies. He has the only goal in the series. McChaney needs to step up. He just looks abysmal. He looks outclassed by this first line. Just got to start hitting their hits. It's pretty simple. The Nordiques are just mechanically better at this moment in the game, and they just have the chemistry, whereas the Huskies look like they're throwing out a new player every other shift.
Yeah, I mean, they need to have that consistency at the end of the day, and that's what wins games. And as much as I want to see the Huskies go to the finals, in my heart, they're not playing good. I just give it to them straight. They're playing better than they were, but they're not playing good. They're falling apart, and it's a matter of how they're going to be able to bounce back from that. Maybe get more shots. Maybe just clamp up a little more on defense, because again, that goal is because of a defensive error. There's only so much Gorelli can do. And that change needs to be made earlier or as soon as possible. And I hope to see it at least this period.
Yeah, Gorelli's been really, really good in net for the Huskies. I feel like he's been their best player all series.
Yeah, I mean, completely. He's been the one kind of keeping them in the game. There's only so much he can do at the end of the day. He's facing high pressure shots, and it's gonna mount up on him.
Yeah, obviously, he went 8 for 14 in the last game, save percentage wise. But as we said, there was a lot of high danger opportunities from those 14 shots.
Yeah. And we should see the second period, hopefully a change from the Huskies, but the Nordiques are on their end. They're going to look to keep this fire going and just continue the smackdown they're providing for the Huskies.
Same lines as the first period. As the second period gets underway, it's like a face-off play from the Nordiques. It's read well. A shot gloved down by Gorelli.
Nice smackdown. Whoa! Penalty on it. Catholicism rocks.
Yeah. Hit the goalie after the whistle there.
That's not allowed.
That's intentional interference there.
Gotta have some class. At the end of the day, you gotta have some class.
So it'll be a power play for the Huskies. Chance for the Huskies to cash in here. It'll be ohLuvv on the penalty kill. So Nordiques starting out of this one. They classic JBHL face-off play. McChaney cuts to the right. A shot. It's pinged away by ohLuvv. Little Luke taking it all the way back. All the way back. And just P3's it right to ohLuvv. What is he doing? A save by Gorelli. McChaney hits it past ohLuvv, but it's hit to the corner. McChaney wins it away from ohLuvv. Little Luke with a whiff, man. He's not looked great at all this game. Crossing it for McChaney, who does get there. Trying to work around Catholicism rocks, but it's hit to the corner by the Nordiques. ohLuvv behind the net. Crossing it for Catholicism rocks. Good pitch from Little Luke. A shot saved by Little Wool. He's first time he's really been tested. Other than the goal, ohLuvv the other way, a save by Gorelli. Catholicism rocks a shot. It's hits off the hitbox of Gorelli. It was probably heading wide. We play on. Behind the net. The Nordiques providing pressure. It's hit away by McChaney. Miscommunication from the Huskies yet again. Pinged away by Little Luke. Little Luke across from McChaney. He has him open. Gets around ohLuvv. Trying to get an opportunity away. But ohLuvv on that back check. Able to get it at the max reach. They're barely getting a touch on that. McChaney hits it up and goes for a change as the Nordiques stay on here. They're going to get a bit gassed as Arctic and its ender on the ice. Cat taking it into the offensive zone. Tries to work to the middle, but it's hit away by Arctic. Kath hit away by Arctic. And Ice Pillar MC will take it back. Nordiques going to go for a line change here. Get their full second line on the ice. Hit away by Arctic. Its ender trying to look for Arctic up, but passes a bit too far, and Ice Pillar MC dishes it off to Theo. Theo works past Arctic, trying to get past Arctic, but Arctic a good back check. Behind the net now. Theo, plenty of space here. Trying to dish it out for Ice Pillar, but its ender reads it very well. And now the other way, trying to get an opportunity off. Looks like he went for the P3 there, but the P3 didn't load in time. He tries again, and he whiffs. Now he just P3s it right into Theo. Its ender a little too predictable there. Both Huskies play a bunch. It was calmed in the team chat, and they both back off at the same time before Arctic forechecks Ice Pillar.
That stuff's always annoying when you're both bunching and you both back off, and you gotta communicate more.
Yeah, it's like walking down the aisle at a store and just walking at the person and sidestepping into them every time.
Yeah, like 2-on-1. Oh no, Ender not pushing up.
Yep, decides to fall back there is Ender, and Ice Pillar with a nice block anyways. Huskies just don't seem repped and ready for the strategy of the Nordiques. I mean, they're getting outclassed mechanically and strategically at the moment. Have generated a little more offense this game. As McChaney now a shot blocked by Ice Pillar MC. A bad line change for Arctic. He saves it though and gets back and hits it away. He'll go for the line change now. Good ice awareness there from Arctic to not change there and give up a very tragic Bandits line C goal as the puck comes out. McChaney a shot saved by Little Wool.
You gotta bury those. You're there. ohLuvv might get that ping, but you're better taking one more tap and then just firing one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, ohLuvv was right there. Cheney
You
just
gotta
trying to get the
convert.
shot away. The Nordiques defense is really suffocating them and forcing them to take these bad shots, per se.
I wouldn't call them bad, just not dangerous. Gotta put some more heat on it.
Cheney around, it's pinged away by ohLuvv. ohLuvv clears the zone. Little Luke hitting it up for McChaney. It's hit away by Kath. Little Luke. McChaney, an opportunity, but hit away by ohLuvv. His first line is starting to work a little bit. McChaney's had quite a few chances to bury a couple goals, but ohLuvv has done a great job of back-checking or getting away with one. As Little Wall stood tall in net so far. It's still a 1-0 game, though. Much, much closer heading into this third period, per se. A good block from Little Luke. A shot saved by Little Wool. Little Luke looking for a second opportunity. A shot goes just wide. Huskies taking control of this game and putting on a little pressure. ohLuvv able to clear the zone. He crosses for Kath, who's wide open. Kath, a shot. It's hit away by McChaney. Great ping there. McChaney now at 2-on-1. Dishes it across for Little Luke, who cuts across the ice. Trying to work past ohLuvv. One last chance. It's hit to the corner by ohLuvv. But a very, very solid end to the second period for the Huskies. Hopefully momentum they can bring into this third period as they are down 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, again, we did see a bit of fire from the Huskies, but it's not like they're not. It's just not. The Nordes, I will give it to them. They're a powerful the entirety of the season, and they are going to be a tough team to overcome. But what sucks is that this team can do it. This team can do it. It's just they got to make that one hurdle. They got to click. They got to play a little better defensively, or convert on those shots that they're having, and it's a completely different ball game. But they have, I will give them credit, they have kept the game pretty close. It is 1-0, and there is a chance they still take. Right?
Yeah, solid end to the period. Much better. That's like the first time we've really seen the Huskies' first line generate any type of offense versus the Nordiques' first line. Finally getting around Kath and ohLuvv. They can only do so much offensively or consistently mechanically. After all, they are JBHL players. They're not as consistent as, BHL players. They're not going to hit the puck every time on a back check.
Yeah.
So the Huskies finally cracking through that defensive shell that the Nordiques have really shown all series. And hopefully they can bring that momentum and, maybe liven the VC a little bit and, motivate them to get back into this game. Because, obviously team morale is probably really low at the moment. Getting smoked game 1, down game 2, but they still got a chance. If they win this game, all they got to do is win one more. The Nordiques have an off game, and they're in.
Yeah. I mean, it could also come down to just a mental stamina game, right? If they win this, Jesus, my mic. They have the fire with them to take that game through. Because again, it is JBHL. A lot of players' mentals aren't the greatest. They lose one game, they're hanging their heads. It's a matter of if the Huskies can do it now. Now is their chance. I think they can take that game 3 if they win this. But it's a matter of can they crack the absolute power of the Nordiques and take this. That's all I got.
Yeah. Should be an interesting end to this game.
Hopefully a good one. Again, shots are 9-4. They are a little closer this game. And McChaney is showing some signs of life. It's a matter of can he make that final step and just bury one.
Yeah, they got to get one. So someone here, McChaney or Arctic's got to put one on the score sheet here. Otherwise, the Husky season is over. Possibly 5 minutes of play left tonight as Kath lost the faceoff, but instantly read it as McChaney, I believe, won it backwards. McChaney Pinged away by Kath. He keeps it in the offensive zone. The Nordiques are offside, so they'll reset. ohLuvv, a shot from deep. It's gloved by Gorelli, and he will hold it.
And that will be a face-off in the defensive zone for the Huskies. Yeah, not a good situation. They love those.
We've seen them be highly successful on those face-off plays. Gorelli not deciding to play the puck there with a ton of space too. Surprised that.
Hope doesn't come back to bite them.
Yep.
Let's see.
They're given that 7-10 split yet again, but McChaney wins the face-off. As Kath almost went for the same exact goal that he tried earlier in the game. McChaney, a shot saved by Little rebound.
Oh my god.
Shots wide. ohLuvv cracking a little bit on defense here as McChaney's beat him multiple times now. He's whiffing quite a bit. Maybe the nerves are kicking in. ohLuvv off his own goaltender.
Off his goalie, jeez. Goalie check.
As Little Luke takes over, trying to move around. A big hit there from Little Wool. ohLuvv crossing it for Kath. That'll be a penalty as
the Huskies. Not good to take a penalty this late in the game. Little Luke's gonna in the sin bin.
all right. It'll be McChaney on the penalty kill here versus the first line of Kath and ohLuvv.
High hill to climb. There's the shot.
Face-off shot. Goal from ohLuvv. Very easy goal for the Nordiques. We talked about their face-off plays, and it's 2-0.
If you're VOD reviewing from the Jellyfish, they love those face-offs. They love them. That is their thing. They've done it all season. They've never been stopped, and I don't get how they don't get stopped.
Yeah.
Brutal. Just brutal.
Yeah, you gotta do something against that face-off play. You can do one of two things. One, you can shift in front of the puck, and with your goaltender aligned with your goaltender correctly, like the goaltender can take far side and the defender can take near side, or you can just jump the face-off and literally just run past the face-off dot when the face-off starts and wait for the pullback. It's very easy to stop, but teams in JBHL just don't understand how to do it. I'm surprised coaches don't harp on it more and practice it more.
That's where you've seen a lot of the losses from the Nordiques is in a situation where they know how they play. Like the Deers beat them regular season, so did the Aces, and then the Rams beat them in the preseason because of that. I think it's the coaching needs to step up and basically be the one to call that.
Kath, a nice pinch there, looking for a shot, but it goes just wide and cleared by Gorelli. Gorelli hits it away as ohLuvv keeps it in the zone. Little Luke trying to clear. ohLuvv across for Kath. It's hit away by McChaney at the last moment. Theo pulls it back. Oh, that is not Kath. That is Theo. Oops. They did line change. Theo behind the net. It's gloved by Gorelli. He keeps it for some odd reason.
Interesting. If you're the coach at this point, you gotta start calling it. They love this stuff.
Yeah, I get it. It's a playoff game. You don't want to risk playing the puck, but playing the puck is so crucial as a goaltender because you do not want an offensive zone draw. Yeah. Especially like you see how the high success rate in JBHL when people run faceoff plays. Look what happens on the professional level.
Yeah. They just, I don't know. You hand them a higher chance at every time.
Absolutely. Theo had an early shot there, but it was blocked by Hits Ender. Looking for another shot from the sharp angle, but doesn't get it off. Theo keeping it in the corner here. Huskies having a tough time clearing it out. They're kind of just trying to jam it out of the zone instead of using the whole ice, and the puck ends up out of play.
And another defensive face-off. I mean, that one's as...
It's Ender literally in the net there. Interesting face-off alignment there as Arctic does win the face-off anyways, negating the face-off play. Theo pulls it back, trying to get it to the middle, but pinged away by the Huskies. It's Ender clears. Theo hits it back behind or to the corner, but it's Ender chases and is able to win possession. Theo takes it away. Good block from Ender. A shot saved by Little Wool. Rebound, it hits the post. Little Wool not able to clear it. Arctic a shot. It goes in.
Got that
He
in.
scores.
Huskies on the board. And this game back to being close. Quebec's begging the refs to look for a hit down in front.
There was a hit. There was a hit on the play, but I don't believe. I don't believe it.
I
do
can
not.
clarify right now. I'm watching the replay right now. Ice Spiller was hit as Arctic was trying to get the puck in the net, but it did not affect the play whatsoever.
I agree.
Did not
Ice
affect
Spiller-
the
Ice
play. It's a
Spiller
clear
ran-
goal.
Ice Spiller ran in front of him as he was trying to hit it and
I
got
agree.
hit, like even probably helped him, if anything. It
Yeah,
got
I
him
agree.
closer to the goal.
The Nordiques are checking their iPads, and they're not going to call a
Yeah,
challenge there.
they shouldn't call that.
Wow. Hard hit. Yeah, that's an FOV all day.
Yeah, FOV off the face-off for Arctic. They're gonna have to change centers.
Who's this F-threat guy? Ban him. Okay, he's moving.
So 2:07 for the Huskies to tie this game. They're not out of it yet. They just got a goal. Face-off taking place. They're trying to hit it forward. He does. And Arctic blocks it. He blocks the pass from Ice Pillar as well. Trying to get around Ice Pillar. He's got a chance. Arctic it alone. Off the post. Oh, what a save
Can't
from
bury
Little.
it.
Ice Pillar MC. Crossing it for Theo. A shot saved.
Oh, what
by
a glove.
Gorelli. And he decides not to play it yet again.
Yeah, that's, again, man.
No, or I guess, no, the Huskies didn't line change.
They don't, yeah, dude, we were doubting Little Wolf, and that is a clutch dig out just to get that puck off the line and then clear it to keep his team in the lead.
Here we go. Face-off underway in the offensive zone. Kath tries to win it forward, but cleared to the corner by the Huskies. 100 seconds to figure out how to score one goal to keep the season alive for the Huskies. Nordiques just need to hold for those 100 seconds. Now 90 on the clock. Kath doing a good job on the forecheck. Trying to pull it back. He does. But it's hit away by McChaney. He pulls it back. McChaney to center ice. McChaney trying to work around ohLuvv. It's pinged away. Minute 15 left on the clock. ohLuvv pressures into the zone. He gets it behind the net. Pulls it back, but it's hit away by Little Luke. 2-on-1 emerging for the Huskies. He crosses for McChaney, but Kath gets back. Maybe a preemptive pass there.
A little early on that pass.
Kath
Correct me.
almost pulled it back for McChaney, but good.
Do the Huskies have their timeout? Where is their timeout?
They do have a timeout. They got to wait for the whistle. As Kath steals it from McChaney, a shot goes well wide. Huskies, or the Nordiques' nerves are kind of kicking in.
They want to close this one out, but they're getting nervous, yeah.
They've been quite shaky in these last two periods. Big hit from Kath. That's going to be a penalty for the Huskies. A shot.
Here we
saved by
go!
Stonewall.
Oh my gosh. And there's going to be a penalty on the Nordiques. In absolute prime time, it's going to be 3-on. They choose. And this is it. This is what it's about. The Cinderella story comes down in these next 30 seconds. Goalie pulled. 35 seconds on the clock. Can they do it?
Bobby Shore is discussing face-off plays on the ice with his team, trying to get them lined up in the right position. As there is 10 seconds left in this timeout, it'll be Arctic, Little Luke, and McChaney versus ohLuvv. It's gonna be a 3-on-1 here. They gotta
As
cash in.
ohLuvv, you're nervous, man. You're nervous because the fate of your team could potentially ride on this. And why are we in such a bad camera angle?
Looks like Arctic will be taking the draw versus ohLuvv. Little Luke looking to probably cross this, but ohLuvv wins the faceoff. Little Luke hits it into the corner. To the middle, saved by Little Wool. He wasn't in butterfly for a moment. Almost snuck in. Arctic clears it out. They have plenty of time. McChaney at center ice just blasts it right into ohLuvv. Offside is Arctic. He tags up, but ohLuvv's just going to keep this behind the net. 17 seconds remain. ohLuvv just pulls it back. The Huskies got a pressure. ohLuvv in the corner. It's
Down
in
in
front.
front!
A shot.
Oh!
They score! It's tied! Little
Tie game
ties it!
here in, I don't know where we are, but a tie game for the Huskies.
In Ruin, Noranda, the Huskies tie it with 4.2 on the clock.
Wow. And can they put it away in overtime? That is the...
You could kind of feel the Huskies slowly turning momentum. As this game built up, they slowly started to crack down the Nordiques defense. And little Luke, possibly with the biggest goal in his career almost, to send this possibly in overtime. Maybe not, though, as little Luke trying to pass it off the faceoff. Kath one last opportunity, but the clock runs out. And we will be seeing a fourth period for the first time tonight in the semifinals.
What an absolute, just an absolute right hook to keep them alive in this, what was it, 4 seconds on the clock?
Yep. 4.2.
Brutal to let that up from the Nordiques. If you weren't nervous, my mic keeps cutting out. If you weren't nervous before, you are sure as hell nervous now. You might have just, that could be game. They need to carry that fire through this, this overtime period, win this overtime, and just take that momentum and run them over. And honestly, like, the Huskies played the better game in that third period. They, in my opinion, they played better. And they just need to keep what they were doing going, right?
Absolutely.
Wow.
They were really the better team at their period. You could kind of feel the momentum change. A brutal penalty from Kath there. He was, unfortunately, hit him from behind on a breakout. It's gonna be a penalty every day in the book.
That's just such an. I wonder if they'll own that, or if they'll try to basically say that it was ref's fault. I think you gotta own it and go for it. But the Nordiques have had quite the history with bad mental mistakes, and that's one of them right there. That's a horrible mistake to make, and only Burb did
in the last minute of play. Absolutely,
100%. Only Burb did as much as he could. I honestly think 3-on-1, you're gonna score. Doesn't matter who it is. Maybe if it's in the BHL and you're up against like Youppi or Penley or something, sure. But this is JBHL. Mistakes happen, and the 3-on-1, you can't stop them for long. You can't. And that's exactly what we saw.
It's definitely been a more exciting game. Definitely the most exciting game we've seen tonight.
I got out of my chair for that goal. That was hype.
They still got to finish their job, though. Job isn't finished for the Huskies. Nordiques can still eliminate one mistake, and the Nordiques can eliminate them and punch their ticket to the finals. They've really set themselves up in a good position. They were leading this game 2-0 at one point.
But the Huskies won't go quietly into the night. They want that Cinderella story just to carry on as long as possible. And they're not going to go quietly. I'll tell you that. Though I will say we do see a lot of overtimes end very quickly. So keep your eye out for the next, I'd say, about minute and a half. And Scrawn, can you move from the camera, please?
I got him.
Thank you.
Should have moved him.
Anyway, overtime.
Same two lines to start every period. Still on the ice. McChaney and Little Luke versus Catholicism Rocks and ohLuvv. Kath wins it back to ohLuvv. Given plenty of space. A shot save by Little Luke. The 5-hole there would have been deadly. Another chance for ohLuvv on a 5-hole attempt. It's cleared and pinged by McChaney. Big hit from ohLuvv. The ref keeps his whistle silent as that is on puck. In the corner now. Little Luke looking to clear. Nice pull from Kath. A shot saved by Gorelli. In the corner now. Little Luke crossing ice for McChaney. He's got space, but ohLuvv beats him to it. Little Luke hits it up for McChaney. It's hit away by Kath. Little Luke backing way too far off. Kath, a shot. It goes wide. Cleared away by Gorelli. Little Luke trying to get it to the middle. He had space for McChaney. Little Luke again trying to get it to the middle, but unable to. ohLuvv crossing it for Kath, but no one home. Little Luke has the pass back, but blocked by Kath. A shot. It's pinged away by Little Luke. He's having such a off and on performance. 1 second, he's turning the puck over on a dumb turnover. The other, he's making a great ping to save himself. Little Luke works past Kath.
Overtime.
ohLuvv crossing for Kath. He gets it as McChaney whiffs, but McChaney will back check and take it to the corner. Kath hits it behind the net. Little Luke switches on for the Huskies. Kath pulls it back. A shot. He tries to pull it back as he goes in front of the net. Would have been a disgusting game winner. But he doesn't hit it, and the puck's cleared. ohLuvv up for Kath. He's got space, but Arctic changes on the ice at the last moment. Kath staying on for an extra couple seconds here. Trying to get the game winner as he tries to work to the middle, but it's hit away. Got to be feeling gassed here. As he goes towards the bench, tries to pull it back. Line changes. Ender trying to hit it past Ice Pillar MC. Ender to the middle. Trying to get it around Little Wool, but unable to. Theo now on the ice for the Nordiques. He's their X factor. As Arctic gets it by. A shot!
Oh my god!
Little Wool's going to play it. He hits it behind the net. Theo trying to get it across. Ice Pillar lagging a bit. A little bit of a slideshow as Ender gets by. A shot saved by Little Wool.
And that will be held. This is a great overtime period, I will say.
The Huskies have really ramped up and started playing better. Can they extend this series to 3 games? Or will...
And they tied the shots back up, too.
Yeah, they've really been up to the task as Theo works around Arctic and he clears the zone off the draw. Theo hits it back for Ice Pillar. Ooh, dangerous play there as it's Ender almost converted, but Theo now a chance around the outside.
Off the post!
It hits the outside of the post. Arctic might have gotten a piece and hit it wide. Theo going for that P2, P2-5 hole. He didn't get it originally. Ice Pillar clears the zone. It's Ender.
Shot!
He keeps it in. Kind of like half pinched, half didn't. Therefore wasn't really aiming with that shot. Ice Pillar can see cross for Theo. He's got plenty of space. Theo for the game.
What a thing!
He whiffs. McChaney clears. McChaney is shot blocked by ohLuvv. Big hit from Theo.
And that'll be called another mental mistake from the Nordiques. That's huge.
This is a huge chance for the Nordiques, or the Huskies, to get on the board here. Huskies
And they can't call a timeout. They're going to play who they want.
They can't call a timeout.
They cannot. Yes. They're playing with who they have, with the stamina they have.
It's the top
Minute
line.
and a half left in overtime. I'm not talking about Nordiques, dude.
Oh, gotcha. McChaney. The Huskies use their timeout. Anyways.
Yeah.
ohLuvv takes it behind the net. He had a pretty good kill last time. McChaney taking his time. Works to the middle. He's got space. Tries to curve, but he whiffs. ohLuvv clearing the zone. McChaney hitting it back for Little Luke, who can take his time here. Hitting it across, but unable to get it away. I don't know what he's doing there on the power play. Just got to slow it down as ohLuvv tries to spring Theo out of the box. He gets there, but he hits it to the corner. McChaney forcing him wide there. Theo trying to pull it back, but it's cleared by McChaney. The lines are going to be a bit messed up to end of the period for the Nordiques. It'll probably be Kath and Ice Pillar to end the period.
Oh!
As Theo hits it towards the bench.
No too many men call, but that's interesting.
ohLuvv pinged away by Little Luke. Thought there was too many men on the ice. ohLuvv across for Kath. It's cleared away by Arctic.
20 seconds.
ohLuvv hitting it up for Kath. Who's there? Kath in the low, and it's hit away by Little Luke. In the corner now. Arctic clears the zone. 3 seconds remain in the first overtime.
ISO! We're going ISO, baby!
No, it won't be ISO.
No.
No?
It's playoffs.
Oh, I was so hoping for ISO.
We'll be playing 2-on-2 for until
It's
eternity.
until someone wins?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's so crazy. What a great overtime period.
But back and forth action, but no goals, and we'll play another overtime period.
I wanted ISO so badly, but it's still 2-on-2. It's been an absolute shootout this overtime period to just really electrify the game. And it's just wow. And the ref does need to take a bathroom break, so there will not be a skip.
He's not the ref.
Is he not?
I'm the ref.
I'm just 0 for 2 on the swings. I'm gonna just stop swinging for the fence. Go for the one action.
Nordiques are good to skip. We're gonna try to get this one underway as quick as possible.
Yeah, this is quite a long game. We're entering what? 25 minutes with this next period.
Youppi, you good to turn stream back?
I can,
back-
are we starting?
yeah.
Are we skipping?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Here we go. OT2.
Exciting stuff here. Both these teams deadlocked after a first overtime period, so they'll play a second. ohLuvv, an early opportunity. He scores! He ends it here, and the Nordiques sweep out the Huskies.
5 seconds into OT2, and that is the dagger.
Just interesting play there by McChaney again, just backing back. Both Huskies players just backing off, giving ohLuvv that free 5-hole. He gets it through little Luke. Beats Gorelli far side, and the Nordiques have punched their ticket to the finals.
Just an insane ending to take them into overtime. And unfortunately, they couldn't get it done. The 5 seed finally knocked out to the 1 seed, and I believe it's a 1 seed finals.
Correct.
For
it'll be the
JBHL finals.
Jacksonville Jellyfish versus the Quebec Nordiques. Nordiques, as we mentioned earlier, looking to run it back. Pretty much the same core as last year in the JBHL.
And just one
only Urban Cath, but a great effort from the Huskies. Just too late, man. They came on strong in that third period of game 2, but 5 periods were played before that, so they were really bested here in this best of 3 series.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough matchup for the Huskies. We knew going in it would be favorable towards the Nordiques. And they did their best and kept themselves in it for, I'd say, this game. Game 1, different story, but they did a lot better than the Jellyfish. And ultimately, I think the better team prevailed on both ends, and it will be a very coming up sometime next week.
Yeah, should be interested. The scheduling will be determined, but it is the last leg per se in this season. We're just waiting on JBHL now to finish. Finals will be coming sometime next week. If you're not in the Discord, the JBHL Discord, discord.gg/JBHL, you can probably find information about the scheduling sometime in the near future. But for now, that'll do it for tonight's BSN coverage. We first covered the Jellyfish versus, oh my god, who did they play? I'm brain farting. Lions, and the Nordiques versus the Huskies. Both series ending in sweeps, unfortunately. Both teams, underdogs, putting up a fight just a bit too late. It'll be Nordiques and Jellyfish in finals yet again. But for now, we will sign off. I've been Alfresco.
And I'm Vision.
And Youppi has been helping behind the camera a little bit, and he also color commentated game 1. Thanks to Bridge and Zulus for being on the desk before this series. Was anyone on the desk in the first series?
We had no desk.
Okay, so no one on the desk, but thank you Zulus and Bridge as well. But from BSN, we say goodnight.